Because the survey when we get shows that 92% of the people of Sierra Leone believe in the work they do. That was done by the PFM Consortium, an independent body. We confirm say the people of Sierra Leone strongly believe in the fight against corruption and in support with you they do. I just don't tell you results. I don't tell you say the people they will investigate. Some will let them go. Some will find them guilty. But you don't ask me a lot of questions about the past government. Maybe if you come to the present government, they will now come with the details.
Mr. Commissioner,
no, but you question, the only way how you question will make meaning to the people of Sierra Leone if we don't do a comparative presentation of the work we don't do with people in the past government, we do with the present government, before we now come for assess with the perception of the people. But I tell you, say,
go fine since you at the studio, let we try for flag most of the issues then, because they look at 2021 as a whole year. So if you dare, and we as journalists, follow, they bring to you some of the issues.
I agree. Okay, let we look at that situation.
They follow the conversation, especially conversation where they spark debates from Sierra Leone and the way when they use social media, where I believe they use it very actively.
Yes.
Let me ask you that question.
Yes, and a very good question. I be just want to make sure say we build the context well. But I tell you, say that's up there when they talk, say me they only go after people in the past government. It's not true. In fact, they go after people in the present government far more than people in the past government. But also, most significantly, even the one that will go after the past government, anybody point to one, we go talk, say, we go ask our questions them, and there was no basis to ask him. One, there will be none. All of them had issues to answer. They made statements. Their issues were legitimate. The claims against them were all legitimate. Serious accountability issues. Some of them we don't find guilty in court. Some of them don't pay back billions voluntarily. They come and say, yes, now we take, look am. I present them to the people of Sierra Leone and say, this money we will take from people in the past government, look at more. The same thing for the ones them we will not find guilty. We come back and say, they are them, yes, like Ambassador Yassane. I just don't talk about Paolo Conte and others. We look at them and say, no, yeah, evidence not there, and we let them go. At the end of the day, we get a serious responsibility for perform. We not get for come and talk, say, okay, because we don't want to let people they point finger at we for say people they in the past government that they run after. So all their sins are forgiven. No. We don't get that kind of blanket amnesty na ACC.
All right.
Now a question of whether we transfer that same kind of tenacity to people in the current government, and that's what we have been doing, and that's what we've been continuing to do. So in a similar vein as we do with the people in the past administration, in the current administration, we don't make sure, say, we ramp up investigation into every issue we come up. We look into them, check the facts, establish the issues, and hold the issues. And throughout the history of Sierra Leone, at no time have investigations been more widespread over spreading from the presidency take come down. So, for example, this is not the first time an investigation has happened deep down into the heart of the presidency, the state chief of protocol. When issues came against her, we investigated. We came out with our findings. The same thing happened with other ministries. Ministry of Agriculture. We don't do a lot of ministries than they. The Sierra Leone Maritime Administration. We don't do a lot of investigations concerning the Sierra Leone Maritime Administration. The Sierra Leone Police. We don't do investigations concerning the Sierra Leone Police. Various ministries, departments of agencies. The cases are there. Some they we don't charge to court. Some of them will come back and say, we even look into the issue of the wife of the president. A sitting president. We look into the issue. We come out publicly with the findings and say these are the issues. Generally, if we say we give names of issues they do, the database data my laptop are not going to be now. But you will find out, say, issues that will concern the past government, only 15 now we do. 15 throughout when we don't be commissioner. 15 cases involving people in the past government.
What about now?
We don't do over 100 cases involving the present government. So the people them, when they go out in social media, they put all the facts that they out are simply copying out in the conversation. The conversation is very clear. We have done more investigation of issues, personnel, highly placed people in the current government than in the past. So and certainly, we have done far fewer cases involving the past government than the present government.
So during the investigations, like you don't state the past administration for the ACC, when I don't investigate just 15 and over 100 for the current administration.
Yes.
One thing we question mark on the day on again, because now the people them on they work for gets for do it, not the figures, but the way how the ACC they handle some of their issues here, and at the end of the day, the outcome of some of the cases them. Take for example the case where they get to the investigation where the ACC been doing at the office of the First Lady. When I remember when I been pulled waiting on say on a fair notes, the public not been like get that kind of expectation saying that this the ACC go pull at the end of the day, then send above case.
So we see the public be want for make we persecute the First Lady. The fact of the matter is we go out and establish say not to the first time office of the First Lady don't get money. Let's remember, say the beginning of that conversation, when this whole issue of First Lady come out from the audit now, go to Africa This Press, go to all the conversation on social media. They say First Lady not for supposed for all public money because First Lady not supposed to get public money. But whoa, check, we find out say this not the First Lady who don't receive public money. Okay. So we come out and tell the people of Sierra Leone say, we come out and tell the people of Sierra Leone say, no, listen. We come out and tell the people of Sierra Leone say, the money we then give the office of the First Lady, they don't audit them. And that audit, they don't already give recommendations them, where we they work on for make sure say, we set up a framework for make sure say, this office where we all be feel say not be they receive money, don't they receive money before Ben Kaifala even finish college. But we they now make sure say accountability did it, and they make sure say they're accountable for every penny. So that foundational conversation for say this First Lady don't get public funds and no other First Lady not get public funds before, therefore for whole and criminally liable, we're not going to be able to do it now because first of all there was a fundamental error in the conversation where we need for clarify and correct, and we did it. And we work right now with the office of the First Lady and other institutions, accountable institutions like the Secretary to President, the Financial Secretary, and other people that were responsible for channel funds to that kind of office and causes then they for make sure so they follow due processes and procedures.
Okay. Now we can look at the, if I can say the topical one, the much talked about audit reports, the 2020 audit report, where the Auditor General Bingolena Parliament, this BNTM, OSAI, the audit reports talk about missing billions of loans where certain institutions them not able to account for, and the most prominent one that the office of the president we're not able to account of certain money they would be take for overseas travels, and the ACC according to a press conference owner Olusa is don't look inside some of the issues them, and I go see how I go start for talk about them.
Correct.
Firstly, as anti-corruption boss, where the audit reports come out for 2020 and the allegations them inside the way you see them, what will be your first impression we come to mind? We talk about the fight against corruption.
Well, firstly, probably not because of me own training and background, and because of me experience with working with supreme audit institutions all over the world. I'm not shocked, I'm not surprised.
Okay.
Audit issues are audit issues, no matter which country you go to. The only difference we get is in Sierra Leone, we exaggerate slightly the way how they approach when audit reports come out. Because these are issues raised, these are opinions provided, these are things provided. Then they throw insights into the way how the country has been run financially, and sometimes it's more about systems, processes, people that will not provide documents when they're supposed for, people that will probably be absent, the term auditors, then they, or auditors themselves can give opinions that were sometimes frankly incorrect. So to me, I'm not be shocked, I'm not be surprised. I see them as an opportunity for me to delve into the issue. But I appreciate the fact that Audit Service Sierra Leone, they always do their job. Then they come out with these things, then they throw light into the space, and they give you an opportunity for able to engage with the issues then. So it was more about waiting we could do about this report, we don't come on, than the outrage. I mean, outrage does not solve problem. I believe in action. I believe in solutions. I believe in taking concrete actions and steps. And we got to it immediately. I mean, it didn't even take us 1 week to analyze the audit report and see everything with the inside, identify the issues that were system issues, the one away now investigation issues, the one away, frankly, is just a question of opinion. People then just need to follow the audit recommendations, and we are proceeding with it.
The first time will you ever make a public comment about the 2020 audit reports, now a press conference, also you address members of the media.
Yes.
And you say you don't give a blanket instruction,
yes,
if I can say, for you people detain anybody.
We'll not give explanation
as to what name they do not the audit report.
Correct.
Detain until after Christmas.
Correct.
Christmas don't pass. How many people again in detention?
In fact, we got straight into action. We invited a lot of people during that period. For example, the National Mineral Agency, where they say 15.9 billion is missing. Immediately, we go for the finance director and minister of the place. He was arrested, brought to the ACC. The same with the director general of the National Minerals Agency came. Now, just like how they tell you, audits now a complex situation. Now, when these people came, 15.9 billion has been flagged in the audit report. We asked them, say, what happened? Why are they saying that you are supposed to account? I didn't say, well, we provided information to the auditors. There is a law in 2017 which gave the National Mineral Agency authority for pay certain money there into an account, then the rest they can keep. But it didn't tell them to use.
Fambolemuna kushe henona hadu. We are don't come back today for come talk about things where they happen. Now we on sweet yard salon. Now we whoa. Let we left for do them bad things them. We they feel a more salon. Now we whoa. We are. And if we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean battle, we just want for make we yet go before. If we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean battle, we just want for make we yet go before. Fumble, Kushe, how you they do? Well, hope say you they try for do okay. Well, plenty things them don't they happen. And plenty things them don't they meet we now we desk. Well, some people then they send something to we. We go check and see how it's like. But some then they way we don't see and we don't really they make use of them. If we not see unit, we go watch again at the system. Like Gigi's not somebody just they say he send something to we. We go watch and see what in italic and we go see how best we can able for use some information. Well, today, we notice some kind eleba rain come inside Freetown. Big rain. We make some people host them. They broke. Some people them, well, not be able for come out and go walk. Some people them, this particular rain make them not get thin for it today. Because they treat them being flood serious one. As all this they be. We go can bring to you something where you go able for see what exactly they cause some of them flood there so inside with your own beloved city, Freetown. It look like say how the city in name town. Now so all thing just the free one. We go can look when we don't find out who side the problem day. We go see again the kind damage where that problem where me and you the cost. How it don't they do to we own safe economy. The problem where me and you the cause, where they make the flood, the timap na treat, and other side they even damage people and place them, property them. Even the cost the country economy serious one. But you got to ask what in me they try for talk about with the country economy. Flood na something where very much dangerous. So we can look at them thing a day. Well, as we dey go, we see one interview with Victor Fo, where surface na the social media, where they tell we about the mama. Well, because Victor Fo talk, we dey come today and can talk about wetin na the true story behind the mama airport. And I no go just talk something because I want for talk. I not go just take somebody in video or in audio because he talk or he release them, but rather I go inside some credible source them. Where, for example, we go na the BBC and see how it like. What's wrong? The Mama Airport be ever exist? That project be ever exist? Now fake promises? Now just white elephant? We go look at all of them things there. Matter be a councillor or not? Or for say, now just, in fact, the site not be even exist? Because the other day we hear even Imran Silla on the same platform tell we say, the Mama Airport, it not be even exist. The site not be even there. We can look at all of them things inside the program today. Well, as you may know, the United States of America government be not promise say they go watch the Salon election with great interest. They just deploy the first set of observer them inside the country. And more they come out all over the world for come and join them other one and they under waiting they call Carter Center. African Union, ECOSOC as well, don't get serious concern about the kind of security business now the country right now as we go towards the election. All of this. Therefore, inside the program today, my name is Sembe Pierre, the freedom fighter. Please, before we go any further, you already watch right now, as you do come, do ya not forget for like and share the program. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider for do so. Today, now the 10th of May 2023. I repeat, today, now the 10th of May 2023. Watch the 10. We normally start this program 9 p.m. Salon time. Before you call, watch the 10 first. And not say, this 10 with Salon time now the same. So, I can call and be part of the program. Because we notice, even after the program, even a day after the program, a lot of people, they still call for take part inside the program because the issues the way they come up, very much interesting to them. So do ya, before you call, watch the time. 9 p.m. Salon time. Watch the date. Today na the 10th of May, 2023. You can listen after this time. But it means when you miss the live, watch first if not live. Yes, right now if you watch, you will see the right say live. If not live, you go able for take part inside the program where we open the phone line. But if not to live, you're not go able for take part again. Not just listen to it at the talk, watch the time and watch the date, okay? Right now as we the talk so, I'm not going to even tell you say you dey live or not. But for now, the time where we dey right now so now 27 minutes after the hour 9 o'clock Salon 10. So we dey live now. But after that one day, no say not to live again. For we were there inside the live right now, we go dey tell we end up while go say bye-bye. Now for late, person where they can watch later, no go call back and say, he don't try for call, but we know they picking call. We're very sorry in advance. So please, you will not like the program yet. I want to say please, wanna like the program for we. And to we family members them, we want to say thank you very much for wanna join we. As always, we love wanna so much, yeah? Sometimes and day we can get up and down. Sometimes and day when I can do something where we not go like, we can do something when I not go like. But I make we design a song say, if we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean battle, we just want for make we had go before. So please, we love us so much, okay? So we all the move now one. We just get one focus way now for make sure say we see how the election they come, how it they end, and you know waiting at the map of that particular thing. There. Alright, so if that be the case, I want for let we go first. Because today are in season, or this the season inside we had don't begin serious one. And today, the kind way how the rain knock chest, where they can say the rain look bogron, the way how the rain do things them inside we country, inside we freedom. Nothing this way it go nice for we talk about. Quick one before we go any further. Before we begin do anything, it will find let we look at the issues there. So quick one and watch how the rain been like, you know. Unfortunately, I just don't notice say I do some, you know, the worry, the agba, or what I call them. Don't make an car with the thing inside as the process. So I will bring for you the raw file for let we see exactly what thing be happen today in some parts, you know, inside, you know, Freetown, okay? So if that be the case, I they play this video for you, the raw video. As they send them for we the raw video for let you see exactly what they happen. And I want to say some people they don't begin send money for Umu, na Cash App, na Zelle, na MoneyGram direct to Freetown. Yeah, so watch back the list, but I want to say thank you very much, Mama Tigi. We don't see you. Okay, so we go straight and begin for watch, this particular video where now one of the destruction and this way happened today inside Freetown.
Well, almost there.
But we bother them. I see where water destroy. I see no more now. Cancel buy. See water destroy. Bankoli. I be baby what they keep. I don't get baby. I don't dare come for can see so. They see what I don't destroy, my man. They don't pass Amos. Say don't pass Amos. Don't pass up to 8 the body when they don't pull now. And they look for the one for first don't can for first they try for shot for. Don't see trouble, man. Man, not a small disaster. You see one belly woman all die. Belly, it depends the belly so he die. One side in a 6 picking, and then say die. Man, you know really easy. Please, don't see. See the water kill all. Water kill all this. Fence, the water and book this fence now be water kill so. You can't say Dangote now. I know really easy. Remember. See no more people and get. See this one are the one did the body in the fence so now. See one did the body under the line in the fence so. I really know easy.
Alright, so this now one. Let me look at the other one quickly.
So you can watch this now all aside they will need for supporting people how they live here. This now things are also way prone to disaster. So if you get any support for come and see what you can do there and aside they all look for strengthening. Most man go so side they perfect. The one themselves in a fine place and they get problem. So if you any side you able to support, you can come. You see this now come a Bankole community this. Now here are the people in the live. Now this now insisting the water where they can a problem for them a threat. And the water where they come where they come, then they all can cause disaster. We don't happen today way some people are not die as well. So you will list to me any side you get for do any support, you can come and try for can see the place. But these are also other area you can see. See there are challenges here. You can see how for able to come and engage the community people and see how we go able to support them. What thing will happen if relocation is not possible? Then let them strengthen the area they wouldn't and make them able to ensure say water control. So that you see here all these are all prone area where they need for fence. You get small picking also where they are we can they play and all. So if you look at this height and down here, anything up it can be problem to life. So you will get chance at whatever you can able support now for Kana Bankole community. They come by Fobe Road, Klein Town and can see how you go able support. What you go able to do for people them. 139 Fobe Road. As you serve the Klein Town, are they people and they self now they live now at their own place. You know go say they don't tell them for Komoya, but if we wait they follow we able support them, let's support them, let's see how we will make this place fine. Thank you very much.
Alright, so this community in Saiwe Asabi very much. Tradiwe will be small around that Fobe community for going out inside there, you're afraid because people are not being live there. Now one big host them be there by Fobe Road. But this now down to the our Wataki fence where of course people in the fence side for live every day. We will blame them small, but we'll not blame them. Then say let you take the slum out of the people, but you not go take the people out of the slum. You know what this simply means? You know, I always try for make reference to this particular thing. If you go by Tower Bridge, for example, in London, Tower Bridge, that's how you see some mighty building in the right now. And I've been slum side, and I've been side and the way I've been waterfront. But then transform that area there to some kind mighty place between Tower Bridge and London Bridge. Yeah, between Tower Bridge and London Bridge. You go see how they don't design that particular place. They, you know, so like we get a lot of slum community them, you know, that's not the responsibility of business people, the government and how they can see how best they can bring people them. design perfect hostel. Not for say some of the areas were really bad, but because if you watch the area, they don't really get the kind of concrete where they need. So then just go put some dirty block in there. And where this water, they suck the dirty, and so it sweeper. And once it sweep one side, it cause real problem. And water now one side enough for see get side where they go but as he gets away they bought so they make code for himself. And they not care how that day or waiting the day. They find your way out of the place. So this not the problem we they see right now. Let's see, we get one more video where we go take.
So as I did at the scene, there is a gentleman who I meet. So brother, I go able to tell you what happened at Bankole community today.
Well, actually, this community, Bankole community. This morning, I don't bring a subashu. I did the wind begin the top. I did the way the water don't boku. The fence get for broke over and that. The water go to the life of people. The people away there is over 5 people.
Okay.
So the people, the small people are 4. The big one there are 2, almost are 6. Because one boy taking away in the survive. So that incident will be happening this morning. For all we don't damage.
So how do you call this community?
Bankole community.
So in case somebody want reach for can give support to waiting happen, other people and they wouldn't things and damage, eh?
Yes sir, yes sir.
So you get any telephone number where you go share to which somebody go call you?
Yeah, 076 854 and 24.
076.
Yeah, 854 and 24.
So if you then for come for help, what you go let people and come for support on this issue?
Well, for example, due to the area of the people now, that now we don't leave the righteous now in state. We don't even get that for the righteous now. But we need let the international and the other people and let them really come support and make people really know how we will do.
Alright, so this now one of the people in where they live in the Bankole community by the Wataki fence, that are being for road, now they will talk about so right now. We say a lot of things them do happen, today. And other side and the way get lots of problem that will happen. Well, we see other people them as well, they take to the streets, they actually see how best they can able for help them people there. So but some of them things they are so not of say na natural something. Some of them now we they call them. The rain they come, and when the rain they come, it count plenty water. Then they obvious. From where we small, for example, where we they live na Ashobi corner, the Black Hole Road side. One time in the way one thing they happen where they call on Johnson Spring. Johnson Spring. Some of us know that, yeah. Johnson Spring basically nothing this now water they can just come out from up the hill. It bounce kind of and it is. In a flash flood, and flash flood where it just a come out, it destroy the kind of water where you see. You're not gonna imagine inside the come out. Then guess now so then they call on Johnson Spring. Inside we country. I don't know if I name down the way approved or what, but also the locals in the call up. So it can happen. It naturally they happen. But let's tell you something. When the rain they come, what thing they happen? We self they contribute for like we get floods. Yeah. So even if you get Bill Gates come and rule Freetown City Council for example, this year so it go very difficult for them tackle. I'm not sure say now the Bill Gates we need for run the council. Rather, we just need brain for put things them in place, and we need the central government in support in that area. There. Let's show you what exactly happen. Now you don't see the Wataki fence, yeah. Now we show you inside Wataki, but before we show you inside Wataki and show you one street inside Freetown high flood, we catch up with this video where we see how we say self when at the mortal man, how we contribute to them flood there. So please take note, watch this. Okay, so first of all, before we continue with this video and watch other side, yeah, we get for those to attack and all thing. Let's show now again this video, and at the mute time whilst at the talk over them. Okay, so let me go again. So if you watch this woman, they come up from the other part. The water they come, rubber, 5-gallon rubber, and the dirty inside the gutter. So what are you expect say this to go? Now, this they go, and how will they go na plastic then the hook some side. How then the hook now, so then the hook, then the hook, then the hook to themselves. Now, as if that's not okay. This then two picking there. Now, this tear where them pick they do so, it gets two implications. One for their own safety, because the sign now the bridge then go team up so. And when they team up now the bridge, if that bridge they cut, we don't know how it's like. If that bridge they cut, na cost it don't cost we the life. Or if water just flash on top of them, then it is send them, they don't get the strength for that water day. It is send them go down. And we will lose them. But thank God it not happen like that. But now let me go to the second part, the implication of what they do. If you see what in the inside, a dirty they say, boku dirty, inside bag. So what in this they be? You sabi, una don't go na them slum community. Now them bag there and dirty they can use for bank water. So what in this mean? It means say when them throw away this dirty inside the gutter, this dirty they go, but they know they go far. And they go block some side. And once it blocks some side, the water they begin divert. You find out say, outside this dirty, the water for don't pass. It begin divert the water. And how more dirty they can. Remember, this not just waiting camera cage. Plenty other people them, they do this like every other day. Some they get not even big like this. As rain begins so, all kind of dirty they come out. Now then different houses them for can put on the street. But I'll tell you now how Freetown been like before this time. The time where we been small, for example, around the Fobe community, you get Dan Street, na park. Yeah. Outside you get dirty box been and not one. You been get, I think, the street, Leiden Hall streets. I wish I hope I call them well. That's that road inside Upgun Market, Leiden Hall Street. Yeah. You get one being there, that junction there between outside them where they go apply in the park. And then when you go come out by Kennedy Street, another one being there. Now when you come out there, if you can't down by municipal school na Kennedy Street, dirty box been there. You come out there, you come back. Outside this thing happen so that flooding. Outside the corner now so Bankole, Bienda and how you call this place? Fobe Road. Come out from Kennedy Street can down Fobe Road. Outside APC office been there long years ago. Then we get dirty box there. Where you go different points them. Dirty box been there like everywhere. Where we make them very much easy for let we they throw away dirty. And they keep dirty. They throw away. Interestingly, first time, where rain they come, yeah, because of how they gutter them in there. Like that Foster Street area, Canteen Street, inside and the south side make up, now that I tell you. Inside Freetown, where rain they come, the water they clean. With the bank the gutter. Yeah, with the block the gutter. With stone them, for let the water not pass. With the swim inside the gutter. It be really okay then day. We dey play football. But now you no go there let you picking for do the kind thing day. It's not ever possible again. Most of when we born inside Freetown know exactly wetin I dey talk about so right now with regards how it been talek, yeah. Now the enjoyment and day we been there pante one day they push me or boss me aid. Now that same gutter day. You understand? So then things then they show you how the city been clean. But again, the city council get a responsibility when for make sure say them put dirty box them now different post them. But I'll tell you what happened with this particular government and the mayor. The mayor at one point we see whether he be really want for do or not, but we been saying they put what they call transit points, dirty box. Now different post them. We see Usai, the Minister of Lands by then, Dennis Sandy, block some of them things and they say they're not for daily. So you imagine what it mean. Now only then things and they now only then small dirty box the way they put that different points them at this point go able for help for left Freetown clean. Because what thing they happen? Most of them people them where they go and say dirty, and they go take you dirty na you host. But again, now inside big gutter, then they go dump them. And when they dump them, like for example, Mountain Court, yeah, then dump them. Now then, Mountain Court, then dump them. Now Kisibuk, that's how they call it, down below also. And then when the water they come, when it take that dirty, they can't go down at the slum community. Like this side where you see flood so today, it can't go there. And once it goes out with speed, it damage anything we meet there. So the work now Freetown City is really, really big. So not to just the Freetown City Council. A Freetown City Council alone not going to succeed in this. We need the central and the city and the city council for able for do things same for we able for get a better Freetown. If not to that, one they pull one they pull another one, it's not easy. Alright, so this is not the situation. Now, let me go before and see, then dot there, how italic inside Freetown, and how italic again. Now, the same water key. Yeah? Let's continue. Let's forward this video. Okay. So now, this is not Freetown. You see how it is flawed. This the flawed because, not for say because the gutter they not do, but because the gutter, you see, it's also dirty. Let's listen to this, the commentary.
Wow. Yeah? But is it dirty? This country is not serious. Brother, I like this lesson. See water, minute tongue, see dirty. Look. Dirty, how long come on at it? Yes, hello. Papa will save this country. When leader they are all alaki, they're all in trouble. See wahala, minute tongue. See? What I did and it's gone at the ocean. You talk then labo talk then go to radio station. And the country in the mess room, Muska in the weight, they don't get my car. PWD junction, right PWD junction, look at this. Look at. See wahala, see problem. You see this? You see this? You know watch, salon people you know watch. See problem, see? Me do PWD, but can't you get my car, look at my panda. Then they wait, the water don't take over. Look out to my brother and inside water interruption. See wahala, see motoka there. They don't get mine. The water get strength. The power of the water.
Okay. Now, I love the word where this man they use. He said he leader them. You know, but now we don't see just not before this particular video. How we, the people, you know, they take with dirty now we host the Toriana state. And again, now we're not in a power. Now we the suffer. Because the one they within a power, once they get power and then get access to the resources, the money, what thing then they do next, then they go build aside them where it will look safe. But I'll tell you one thing, no sign no safe for nobody. No sign no safe for nobody. Look for example, the last time, 2015, I think so. When the last mudslide be happen Regent, yeah. What will be happen? Most of the hosts that we sink on that side, now mighty houses them. Mighty houses them. Yeah? Including Muhammad Bangura in host where we get on that side. Mighty houses them. So, you know mean say also you go, now in the safe. So any side gets risk. But this particular thing where they happen, yeah, now we self they put we own dirty then we host. But again, they say when you talk by the dog, talk by the bone. Sometimes you go talk by the people them say, then they pull dirty, now they host them, go to where on the street. Yes, then they do that they way very much wrong. But again, you ask question, if they not do that one day, who say again, they for to way dirty? Who say? No transit points, no day. If you begin working, for example, from Circular Road, the only side who say you go meet side for to dirty pass Bome. Then Ferry Junction. From Circular Road to Ferry Junction. So let me begin watch this. Let me be rational enough. I take me dirty, I put on my head. I begin waka from Ferry Junction, from Circular Road. Take go Ferry Junction. The tricycle them not enough. They not enough. And once they're not enough, the dirty boys then they come in. And then dirty boys then dirty boys then they not go na bombe. Then they throw away and gutter. So this not the effect of what happen now water key. See, This now inside the water key as we dey talk so right now. Inside the water key. Let's get a taste of them.
The fence don't go back to the water key. The rain.
So if you watch, they motorcar them, then trailer them, waking cargo container them. You see the level of water upon them. So some of them, even after the rain, they're not able for walk because the water go down, go outside and not supposed to go. You see how they all team up, they're like halfway sink, halfway down inside the water, the dirty water. And people in container there as well. Now the water key where water as well, they interfere upon them. This all now because of the dirty where we the throw away now the hills them or even inside down then gutter them na the center part of Freetown. So this is not the situation, and we hope we get the mayor pretty soon for maybe talk about some of the issues there. So but in the meantime, this is the program we had on YouTube and on Facebook. If you just join me, please not forget hit the like button, okay? Not forget hit the like button for we and share the program. And if you're not subscribed, please consider for do so. This is a program we had on YouTube and on Facebook. My name is Nasembe Pierre, the Freedom Fighter. We get a lot of things them where actually they go on where we need for talk about again. So, but in the meantime, let's just get a break quick.
One time for the youth, middle finger to Babylon. One time for the sufferers. Yeah, man. Representer. Yeah. Now them me say the light and the water you go there. School fee for the kids, then go pay. With salaries, then no go delay. The palm tree, it go be okay. Yeah. Now that means say, the light and the water, you go there. School fee for the kids, then go pay. With salaries, then no go delay. All I wanna say that he doesn't care about us. Yeah. All I wanna say that he doesn't care about us. Yeah. And all I wanna say that he doesn't care about us. Yeah. And all I wanna say that he doesn't care about us. Yeah. Say, long time we don't suffer.
Yes, we still suffer. The program we watch right now we had on YouTube and on Facebook. So let me go again. I watched one video of one guy, I don't actually know him, and he actually they give 24 hours to Samuel Kamara for disassociate. In other words, for tell the public say he and Adebayo not get any business and other things then. But let me watch this video quickly, and after that, when they come, let we can analyze this video. We come back just now.
Miss Salon people, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, depending which part of the world you're in. This message also is very simple, very short to the point. And this message is going directly to Dr. Samura Kamara, the flag bearer aspirant for the All People's Congress Sierra Leone, the APC party. I'm going to say this in English. Also, I'm going to say it in Creole. Dr. Samura has a leading aspirant right now, an opposition leader for this coming election. You have a duty as a man of the order. You understand what I mean? You have also duty to perform, to show what it stands for. You are very aware of what's going on in the country. You're very aware of one of your members who has degraded, demeaned, dismantled, disconsolate, who have destroyed the image of our queens, of our princesses, of our mothers, of our sisters, our daughters. And you know exactly who we're talking about. The member of your political party called Adebayo. It is your duty, it is your duty, your sworn duty to publicly denounce, disassociate yourself with Adebayo. You need to publicly show the whole world that you, as the leading opposition leader, does not condone such an act of disrespect to our mothers, our sisters, our queens, and our princess of Mama Salon. You should take every single stand to make sure this man is not associated with the All People Congress Party, which you are leading aspirant for. We stand for something bigger and better. And this man called Adebayo has been disrespectful to our mothers. He have called for the death of our security forces. He have called the death of citizens. He have called for so many things. As a leading opposition leader, we want to see what kind of leader you are right now. If you are strong enough, you are able enough to stand against anyone who fights, who insult or disrespect the mothers of our nation. So we're calling you out 24 hours to denounce the act of Adebayo. Disassociate yourself with his act as a leader or someone who wants to lead our country. You got to show us that example that you are a leader who is ready to take on anybody or anything that comes to our nation, especially our mothers, the women of our nation. I'll make another video, which I'm going to talk in Creole, for all our local people to understand that Dr. Samora Kamara has been called to denounce Adebayo within the next 24 hours of his act. And also Samora Kamara to disassociate himself from Adebayo. I'm saying this with emotion, that's why I'm not able to speak properly. And it's difficult for me to even think about what is happening.
All right, so let's get let's all there quickly, and then let's just take quickly. I think I don't know from whose angle where this man they come out from. For say Samuel Kamara for come out publicly and say, you know, Sabi Adebayo, Adebayo not getting any business, Adebayo not some member of APC. I don't know why you do that. I don't know why you they call Samuel Kamara and you know they call Marabio on different issues then. For example, General Kaloko is as equally worst as Adebayo. Austin Johnny, a worst. Dennis Sandy, where as well they inside office cacking foods na people and documented cost mami cost. He worst. Fatima, where if I talk about mob justice, where as well talk about, you know, Odana SLP in two Sierra Leone, it worst. But you not call Marabio for it actually come in, you know, say, you know, take them kind of word they are, so you know, they not a part of them what they are, so you don't ever call that one there at all. And so for even call Samurai and say you get on 24 hours, I think it's not disrespect. You know, I don't say you get you actually think say the woman them in the country they deserve respect, but I'm pretty sure you know they do them from a genuine point, because if you do them from a genuine point, you draw all the kind of issues the way they happen. You know, now here we talk about, for example, recently that police officer na McKinney where they send go next world. After where they all 31 people them, they left them. They see say nothing no day. They all policemen and all that. Nothing will not hear right now. General Kaloko, now one of the people in the way give commentary of how he left go McKinney, how he left Ali money back for McKinney after the deal done. Nothing not happen. General Kaloko na the person this where they talk about how they for smoke the Anes Baikuma and other opposition leader them. You know what I mean? Austin Johnny talk about some insightful things them. But you know, we don't ever see you kind. Come out. We don't ever see you kind for call on Marabio for denounce what happened at McKinney, what happened at Paremba Road, what happened at Tumbo or other side. We don't ever see you kind for do that one day. You might get a genuine point, you might, but you get to be honest with yourself. You the talk you say you very much emotional about the things them because of woman them. In fact, allow the woman to let them flex. Let them talk for themselves. I don't say we as man can stand up for them, but you are pretty sure you're not very much honest with your conscience. And I'm not sure say you need for even call someone not get any business for with this kind of thing. Right now, waiting for the call someone on now issues the way get for do with national development. That day, now just something where we know to think of. Why Samura and Adebayo? Why you the link Samura and Adebayo? Why you for even say Samura for come out and disassociate himself for say you know in Adebayo not get any business? Talk to Adebayo directly. Tell Adebayo, say, Adebayo, the way they cost woman there, it's not cool. You get for stop them things they are. And you get for apologize to woman them. That's not a fine idea. That's it, you and Adebayo. But why Samura in this? Please, you get for make sure, say, you be honest with the way how you deal with issues them. If you not be honest, then I'm pretty sure, say, you very much know the end. You know, you say Adebayo responsible for the death them. You know, I go actually left Adebayo for, you know, defend himself. I'm not really going into that one day. But the reason why I make a brinker, I call this guy, General Kaloko, not because of the kind of things that will happen. Attila as well. Attila, one of the honorable we lost in life. Honorable Aziz Kewu, Nafrobe. You know, Attila, now the pioneer for the man they lost in life. You come out and say, because he talk for the SLPP, you come out and talk, say, Marabio for disassociate himself from them people here. You never did. You talk about Fatima, we talk about mob justice, we talk about Udana SLPP and two Sierra Leonean. We see how it don't happen. We talk about Fatima, where they talk, say, people in Akaila will not forever allow, you know, other parties, especially the opposition APC for Billy. You don't ever come and condemn that one day. Why now? When I'll be very much, you know, okay with conscience before ever we they say something. I know you get points with regards to woman them, but if you want to talk about other things than the death of police officers, look at it. You call on you talk about the death of the police officer, but you never make mention of the presidential guards them. Presidential guards them, we don't even, you know, 30 themselves, they don't even plan themselves before the act happen. Then sit down at Pademba in a state house. They talk about how they're ready for iron brush. Salon people, them. You never ever come out and talk about that one day. You see how they mask themselves and steam up. They talk about how they would send people the next one. You never come out and condemn that one day. You see how they go now Calvato after where they don't do a lot of, you know, killing. Then team up back and say anybody want for try Marabio, they're ready for them. You never talk about that one day. The guy in a corner when make so anybody want try Marabio, then they making signs so you never condemn about that one day. This not all salon people them. For send people and go next wall and mammy cost. Who's what you prefer? Before you send me go next wall, cost me mammy 500. I know they look yourself. I know they support mammy cost. But you look at the weight of the things then. So please, if you want to talk about things atrocities, let me talk about atrocities and please allow that man lay in flex. You know, the problem when I don't get it too much. When I left lay rest this time around that big. Yeah, I know the defense Samoa, me not to a mouthpiece, but certain things and the way it come up, let we just allow certain things then for go on the way how it's supposed to go. Okay, the program that we had on YouTube and on Facebook. Okay, so now we be done to talk about different things than flood and other things than what happened today. So we don't talk about flood mitigation, but we come up small bit on that day. They may or don't actually join we inside the program today again. For let we talk about, you know, issues them we get for do with, you know, in campaign, you know, and other things then. Yes. So about in campaign and other things then. Welcome again, Mayor, for we join me inside the program this night.
Good evening, Senior Pierre. Good evening, everybody. I'm glad for there once more.
Okay, and Mayor, we don't talk about, you know, flood mitigation then days here, but something happened today where we see, for example, a lot of people they come again and they blame you about now you responsible for them things and they, you know, please, you see some of them things in there?
Yes, definitely. And I use the opportunity today. I don't know if you get me, you don't freeze.
Yeah, or I get you.
Okay. I use the opportunity today for go back and repost flood mitigation activities we do last year, even though, as I explained, the government not allow FCC for access the funds. They only allow you for access them in 2019. Every other year of me 5 years as mayor, we don't able to do flood mitigation using external funding, donor funding, and own source revenue. Only in 2019, any government money go, but we demonstrate credibility and efficiency. So in 2022, because I guess of political preference, then give the money to SLRA, we dig the road, left the dotting at the side of the road, and I actually go back to a post dated August 2022, where I make specific mention of that and the pictures and data evidence. But what's really important today, that the loss of life. Me had to go out to the 7 people that we died today. unnecessary death. They all die not because the water couldn't go, but because of lack of planning. When at the Ministry of Lands, all the mandates, na something we're supposed for day in the hands of council. It's for day in the hands of council, but the government refused for devolve, even though it be a commitment of the new direction. So they could do it within 1 year, but they not do them. No planning, no day, no building permits, no day, no control, no day, and we not getting mandates, nor the power for impose that when land be given and sold and raffled, when a forest area, when a hillside, where you don't cut all the tick them, and we even know say Jamba farm they're all. They now when they cut stick for group Jamba farm, blind eye they be turned to all of this. As a result, we get the red dotty. To see the picture that I post today, and if you see, even you go along Old Road Shell, you go see seeing a red dotty. Now they full up the gutter. Who said the red dotty they come out the hills? Then a one issue, the deforestation, the lack of building permits. But the other issue where you see me na person way I like for let person talk true. You get something we then call road maintenance, road construction, and drainage construction. When a responsibility of SLRA, Sierra Leone, you for build the drainage for meet up the road. You know the build small tiny gutter, pam big road. You don't expect flooding. Never mind clearing. It actually ridiculous. I don't get out of office for one whole over 2 months now. Over 2 months now. Dotting as something where you generate every single day. You know they say I've been clean, may have been clean way within our office during in 5 years. So today you go see Dotty. And the systems in top. Before that, then take their own seven and they carry 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. All the money making scheme now. Then they pay themselves. People are not getting nothing for do with sanitation, HR, valuation, cash management, chief administrator. Now then they say that they work on it for clean the city. How that could be a system for administration. So if all the cleaning really happen now, now but put in a pocket, when I remove the enforcement, Met Police, now na cleaning and they do. You would have literally dismantle the whole sanitation system in order for pay una self. For 2 months, oh yes, you go see the buildup of dirty. Definitely. Because even the flood mitigation way we've been put in place every year, nothing like that's not happen. So for let people then they blame the mayor. When are they in a seat? When are they ask me for move? When that flood mitigation not happen this year, where the dirty, this cleaning of the city, don't be stopped from where I left. Or I think that about a month ago, they told us to let them stop. But even before that, they nobody pay them. Then you can now to the gutter size. Let nobody not fool themselves. If you go na the hillside bypass, the waterway can take lives today. 6 lives. It comes out that the hillside bypass, outside gutter no day. It flow through SLRSA, Road Safety Authority. We all don't see them video there 100 times. It flow through the gates. It don't bust the road where it come down on the other side of Kissy Road. It don't bust Samasian today with me, yai. Then the water come all the way down. It run down. Then the side outside it go meet the disaster. Na Klein Town. Now they them again. Governments don't give land to a company where they build a fuel station. Then wall where them put. I go to the site, I see them. The wall where them put, it block outside what's happened in travel before. So the pressure built up. Some big thing with fiber like valves, heavy steel one. Now, in for them broke the wall. Within 6 people on the other side of the wall die. Up Moiba Usa go first. Now, an elderly gentleman na in die. In Os na banking, where they build inside the hills. No retaining wall, no structuring, no landscaping. All of this from 2018 when I came in office. I don't advocate for building permits. And the irony of it, you see hypocrisy in something way, not good, because usually evidence day to the contrary. 2019, I went back and I post the video where I make live because I've been so shocked where I see construction they go on in a waterway like Congo Water next to the Congo Water market. I see they don't put cement, iron rod, gravel. I ask waiting there up in there because this will cause problem. They say na honorable.
All right.
When the bill car wash, I write to the ministry and stop that because it will bring flooding. Day like today, that car wash don't be built, and indeed it creates flooding. The car wash hardly even be. I don't even think they use them, but it don't create flooding. Sometimes somebody go remember in Lumley, that Lumley canal. One day where I jump inside the canal, I team up there. I say this construction is not go continue. Eventually, then stop them. But then we get paper and get document from Ministry of Lands for build inside the canal. From build inside the canal. So if people then talk about flooding, let me go to the root cause. Poor drainage system when an SLRA. Poor design of roads when an SLRA. Massive deforestation and building in waterways when the Ministry of Lands and the Ministry of Environment the responsibility. What the FCC do? If you look, we mandate the sanitation na in our own, but we go clean gutter. We go clean them in the morning. If the rain they come with all the red dirty, by afternoon, by night, it don't flop back. The dirty own enforcement na an issue and a challenge, but we not go give up on that. Day like today, all the sanitation systems they not be dismantled in order for people that they make political gimmick. But me no say Fritonians that know the reality. I no say Fritonians that they see past and see through the gimmicks. So today now a sad day. 7 people lost their lives. And I don't believe say in need for continue, which is why Dr. Samara Kamara gets decentralization as a cornerstone of a manifesto. It go devolve them functions they are. Anytime me and Iwaka on sign at the city, he must talk to me about urban planning. And I can be so happy for no say we can't get a leader. We're really interested in the lives of the people, not to cosmetic, not to go sign documents, COP26, COP27. Then within the space of 1 year, we lose over 1,500 hectares of forest. I go to Takugama recently. I do a video because I've been in such shock. All that forest now so big them when a Ministry of Lands they give them paper. Okay. Why would they do this to ourselves? Why the government did do this to the people?
Mayor, you get me? I be actually the watch a video where I see, picking them, woman them, they throw away dirty when they're in the camp. Not a small dirty, boku dirty inside gutter. How you plan for handle the one in there? And secondly, I've been make reference to them days, the early days inside Freetown. You go aware of that one day, for example, where you get transit points, where you say dirty container them. Now different parts inside the city, where that one day be the help for reduce the way how people in the throw away dirty. Now they gutter them. And we been the swim inside gutter them, for example, and then the will be the camera because dirty not be the na gutter. Nobody know the see rain, won't go through dirty na gutter. So how you plan for handle that particular system day? I'm not say the other day, I just don't talk about them. You be the try for put then transit points and in a different form around New England. We will see the minister by then we go and attack you. But how you plan for handle lens situation there as well if you take up the 5 more?
you get to do a combination of incentive and consequences. The number of times that we don't arrest people, the number of times when we don't chase person, physically chase. I remember one time I even claim an offense because I see somebody take one whole them bin up, the bin the way then it full up. Then we call them masada bin, na salon. Then go by library board. They literally turn them at the ground. I didn't have a motor candle. When the guys see me run, I mean, I chase them. You know, till we're able to catch them eventually. But the challenge is that people, their behavior, people, their mindset. Now make we introduce the cleaner zone competition. For make them let the community then take responsibility. Where you know say wait till you neighbor to do go prevent you from winning the solar light, the water well, then and they you self as a community go take stand. We will not introduce for the chiefs them. We give documents. We say we give the power for let us make groups of 10 or however many we want. We could be vigilante. We self were able to give small fine. That one we use them for pay on ourselves. But with all of this, for any system for work, you need to get all man pulling in the same direction. And if you get a situation as we've been get with a city in population where they grow every day, they're up their hill they will start go today. Down the slum will start go today for the other die by Klein town. The population. Now they ask people them say if they have to see and realize how the population the good, they say yes. People in the Canada tongue every day, but yet.
All right, the program where you watch right now, we are on YouTube and on Facebook. We they get small issue with the mayor in line. You get with mayor? So you will join me right now. Don't forget to like and share the program. Mayor, you get me?
Government say with population reduced by 42.5% joke. And so if you don't get it, we said say we get a population explosion problem. So that clearly. I get to that clearly.
All right, so
hello.
Yes,
hello?
Yes, you get me now?
I get you.
All right. So you've been done the explain. We've been done talk about mitigation in the first place, and now we just the try for because of the need arise for that we talk about And interestingly, we don't give a lot of time to this thing for that we talk about So the final question I will ask you, you know, if you for come back now office in your 5 more year. You know how you plan because this you know a lot of things then they for do you know this now one of the things then this inside Freetown where like you said dirty than the generator every day but again you know we don't need Bill Gates for actually rule Freetown City Council we need person where gets the know-how person where go get the vision the way it's done how you go for implement some of them things then they for we save the city and a lot of things then they where you don't begin to and you say you want for do more. Waiting at the more part.
So Pierre,
yes.
One major issue of building control. Pierre, you see the hills and they all who say people and don't build Os, who say people and don't build Pambody, most of them not get no access, pass by foot. So when they get dirty. Now, water than they send and go. The first thing, now planning. The second thing, now building permits. You know almost host than the bill inside town, where toilets not there inside, where they not organize any system for waste collection. So you get the different segments where you get for deal with behavior change, the waste collection for increase the number one the way they collect dirty, the enforcement of we bylaws where you know get who that they collect you dot. We be even make that law day, but we're not able for get for go through the Ministry of Local Government and reach Parliament, where we be for strengthen and make them illegal for let you not get UDAT and not able to prove, say you get UDAT, they collect you dirty. Then you get it dump site management. So now whole process we need for be addressed. But the good thing is, none of this not to rocket science. It's doable, and we get a blueprint for doing. Wait till we not don't get now the political backing from the central government and the cooperation from people them on the inside of the council where they want for fet and prevent success for the mayor.
All right. Thank you very much. If you for left we it's 1 minute word, what in that could be?
Not Ibu Dotina streets. And that include you waiting a big jeep where can they drive behind you, while they see you, they wind down your window, you you what's about to do. Then you go na social media and talk say Freetown Dotty. Dotty don't come on a sky candle. We Freetonians, now we're responsible for the Dotty, but we can do something about them. We don't try and we don't make a lot of progress, but a lot of work get for be done. And I look forward. I'm not afraid of hard work. We're not supposed to be afraid of hard work. I love to see results. And I look forward for when we'll come back with a focused leadership at the national level. We go ensure say significant factors where they contribute the overcrowding of the city, i.e., lack of investment outside of Freetown. Policy direction. We're not piecemeal, we're not knee-jerk, we're not there for just make headlines, but we're steady and slow and sure, and it make the kind of inputs we're gonna make sustainable change in people their lives and the life of the city.
Thank you very much for joining inside the program today, Mayor.
Thank you, Singer Pierre. See you tomorrow.
Okay, good night. All right, the name na Ivana Kisoya, na the former mayor, and they ask, say, he want 5 more because he want to do more for Freetown, inside in campaign where they do right now. And this now is sponsored 10 minutes with the mayor, where we get every day from now till reach to the election time. Okay, so if you see them they can frequently, that now the reason I sponsored segment inside the program. All right, so Yusuf gets the opportunity for do the same thing if you want for do a segment inside the program when a sponsor right now. And when they talk about the election, we need a lot of money where we need for raise some amount. So and we want legal means for get the money. And so please, you will want for support with the election basket. That is to say you want for let we cover the election extensively. So please, we need your support. Elect what you get, we need your support. So you can cash up or Zelle to Sister Amin, and or you can do so on MoneyGram here. And please, where you do any money where you send for make sure say you indicate and say for election. Or for if not for the lady where we get that problem with food cancer, where we actually try for see how best we can able for give her medical treatment. Put on this say for woman we sick, okay? So we go know the money waiting it come inside for now for the record. And lastly, if you want for we actually call your name, please indicate on the or if you know how to call your name again, do the same thing, okay? Thank you very much. Now we'll go to the issue of Victor Fo. But before you they say before you know say you go for no say you come out. That is to say another people they can say no look say you for don't look say you walk your foot. So because of that, we want for do a reverse gear quickly with Victor Fo. We see one video interview we do with regards this particular issue of Mamama Airport and waiting intent for do. And we've been hearing one time where they talk about how the APC ungrateful, how they get for PM, they owe them a lot of money for their oaths and other things them, So let me go quickly and get a think. Let me go to 98.1, the archive, and listen to this interview where Michael Sambola been put together, and then we'll come back just now.
The President, Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma, does use Section 54, Subsection 5 of the 1991 Salon Constitution for Big Victor Bokari Fo, when I been the Salon Ambassador to the People's Republic of China for being Vice President. Well, this now waiting happened inside the ceremonial status, Thursday, March 19 this year.
Ambassador Victor Fo, can you now subscribe to the oath of office as Vice President of the Republic of Sierra Leone by repeating after me? After I call your full name and we will continue from that point.
I, Victor Bokarifo, do hereby, in the name of God, swear that I will faithfully and truly discharge the duties of the office of Vice President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, and that I will support, uphold, and maintain the Constitution of Sierra Leone as by law established. So help me God. Help me Allah.
Mr. Vice President, my Lord, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Ministers of Government, Honorable Members of Parliament, members of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Let me start by congratulating Mr. Vice President for your appointment to this very enviable office as the second gentleman of our republic with immediate effect. You are coming into the administration with a wealth of experience in administration and politics, having served as a civil servant in all the provincial districts of this country, and also having been in politics for a very long time, serving as a member of parliament. You have served as a leader of the minority in parliament. You have attempted a presidential election as a running mate, though unsuccessful. You have served as a Secretary General of the All People's Congress at a time when the party was able to move from opposition to governance, and coordinated the elections for 2 presidential and parliamentary elections, local council elections, and until recently you have served as our ambassador to the People's Republic of China. I have no doubt that with the experience you have had over the years, you will come and join our administration. You will bring in your experience, add value to the efforts we are now focused on doing, transforming the country, building our democracy, creating room for the private sector to grow. Although we have been disrupted slightly by Ebola, but we are now on the road to zero. As you are coming in, our primary focus now is getting to zero on our battle to drive Ebola. And I am sure very soon we'll get there. After Ebola, we have the task of rebuilding our country. The government is finalizing a recovery plan that will come in and guide us as a nation as we move forward until we re-engage our agenda for prosperity. You have been appointed knowing fully well that we need people of a stable character at this time, people that are committed and focused on the development of this country, people that have served not only the party, but also government in this country in a very diligent manner. So therefore, today, I feel very, very happy that you are now coming in as Vice President, a position you opted for in 1996 without success. But today, I want to congratulate you on behalf of the government and the people of this country, and we do hope that you will live up to the expectations of everybody in this country. Congratulations, and God bless you in your new assignment. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Honorable Vice President, I was there in 1996 when you prayed to become Vice President. But as they say in the Hadith, when you pray to Allah, some prayers He answers immediately. Others He will keep for you for another time. Others He keeps for the hereafter.
The same thank you goes to the entire international community who are all helping this nation to fight Ebola. But as I told my Chinese friends a few days ago, and I've always told them, even in Beijing, and I tell them again, we are a nation in need of help. And I believe, like Oliver Twist, the more you give us, the more we want. So to my Chinese friends, I say, please give our thanks to President Xi, the government of the People's Republic of China, and all the peoples of China. But please, continue to give us some more. And to the party, the All People's Congress, I want to give you a promise that I'll come in as a disciplined appointee to help the president. I have said I have no program. The president's program is my program. And I have no agenda, but the president's agenda is my agenda. And I'll discipline myself to serve him very loyally, like the late S.I. Kuruma served President Shaka Stevens. And if President Ernest Bai Kuruma tasks me to do a duty tomorrow, I say, President, sir, may I do it today? And as an appointee of the president, he has told you that in 1996, when our party, the APC, was in dire need of people, we went to the polls. Presidential candidate Edward Ture, now High Commissioner to London, and Victor Bokarefo, erstwhile Ambassador to the People's Republic of China, his running mate, we lost and won only 5 seats out of 68 at the time. I lost that, but the divine Lord Almighty, Allah, in His wisdom said, little boy, wait for 19 years. And today, I humble myself to address you as your Vice President. I call on the party through the Secretary General, my comrade. I see my comrades. I see them, everybody here, my comrades. Let us follow the discipline that is helping the country I am coming from as ambassador, that is helping them to succeed and to grow so fast. And what is it? Discipline. In China, when the command is given, they move. Nobody lags behind. And the president is respected. The president gives the order and they go. I come with that discipline, sir.
This
as your Vice President, I am your servant, your humble servant. If
right now,
in the morning tomorrow you call upon me, say for my Vice President, because of XYZ or without giving reasons, please resign this position. I promise all of you, but more the President, I will resign, sir. And even in my resignation, I will remain a committed member of the All People's Congress. I think I have demonstrated that sufficiently enough. Through thick and thin, I never ever wavered. And now our party is in governance. I can only submit myself to serve this party. My appeal to all Sierra Leoneans is to help President Ernest Kuruma in his fight against Ebola and to help President Ernest Kuruma to develop our nation further. Our party is on record to be a party that develops this country. The roads are there to see, the bridges are there, the stadium is there to see. It's on record that our party is development oriented. So I appeal to all Sierra Leoneans. This is no time for politics. It's a distraction. Let us fight Ebola and put it out of this country and take our development agenda forward. So, Mr. President, sir, you see, I am man not of many words. So I would like to end. I don't want to keep my president waiting. You see, but I'm so happy, yet I will always humble myself to say thank you, sir, Mr. President, and thank you, the All People's Congress. This appointment is not for Victor Fo. It is for you, the party. The All People's Congress is a party that appreciates service, that appreciates loyalty and devotion to what the party wants. And the All People's Congress does not believe in tribalism. The All People's Congress believes in national cohesion. Here I speak to you as your vice president today. I am coming from Jimmy Bagbo in the Bull district. I am a full-blown Mende man. And here I am enjoying the number 2 slot in this party of national cohesion. This is a demonstration to all other political parties. When you work for the All People's Congress, they have their payback time. We are a mass party. We have huge membership. We are in governance. I am sure not everybody has earned his or her pay, but please be patient and continue to be loyal and give your best of service to the president and this party, the All People's Congress. So once I go to my seat, I promise the president again that I will serve him and I will attempt and serve him, and I hope Allah will help me succeed to serve you like S.I. Kuruma served President Shaka Stevens. That even when he was leaving, he said, yes, S.I., go and nominate Momo. He said, yes, sir. And he went and nominated Momo. That is how a vice president should be. The vice president should not put up argument with his boss, the president. Who am I? Out of this huge number in the party, I am selected by the president to serve him as number 2. And to all of you very senior party members, I say thank you for helping the president to choose me to serve you. I am your servant. I am not your boss. And I am your comrade and nothing else. And to the Muslims again, before I take my seat, please, the doors are open. In fact, I'm going to get into the Muslim community countrywide. I am already in it. Ask the southern region what I am doing for the mosque. Ask them. My wife equally comes from a Muslim background. We are there. So, President, sir, thank you again, and thank you for giving me this opportunity. I promise I will not let you down. I will ever serve you. I will ever be loyal. And to the party, don't doubt, it's the same Victor Fo. I am yours. No change.
You see, power sweet, and power na that thing where then taste you small, you want more. You know, now like possibly the chuck. If you're not able to control yourself, once they don't taste you small, you know you fall hard, and then you go chuck and chuck say you disgrace yourself. Why I say so? This man in 1996 contest with Eddie Touré, you know, against Tijan Kaba, then beat them, yeah, and dream shattered. You know, get the vision, you know be even feel say that will ever happen again. And something happened along the way. You know, they can say, I think he make team B. Something happened along the way with Sam Sumana, and then Victor Bokar is show up, and as the vice president, a lot of people been get concerned. You know, why Victor Fo? Why this? Why that? This not the man where enough for don't give this thing. A man this when you know, in a criminal, he get criminal record and all of them things there. So, Anes Baikuma make him the vice president, the deputy caretaker of Weird. Okay, so going forward, he say. Him na the person where he go serve Anes by Kuma just like how SI serve Sheki, you know, say even if they go to the point that way say SI go and appoint Momo, SI say yes sir. But let's say you waiting make Victor Fo begin get bitter blood and bitter mind for in your party we belong. I will tell you now say Victor Fo, you know, not just bitter blood and because of how you want for protecting property them. But honestly, Victor Fo na this kind of person where APC right inside in blood. Whether you like him or not, but he get for do what they do so right now, and we go make a land and I regret to have. So going forward, you know, when then go into the 2017, you know, convention and McKinney, you know, Victor Fo get intention for become the caretaker of Weird, you know, and in be there amongst the people that will be in contest for the flag bearer position of APC. And then so amongst them, you get a lot of people them. And he been sit down at the table with Anes Baikuma. Hopefully the way to say Anes Baikuma, because Anes Baikuma don't elevate him, don't bring him to this position of the deputy caretaker. He don't pull him from nowhere, make him the deputy caretaker. So he expects say Anes get all what he take, the trust in Victor Fo for let him make him the caretaker. So when he failed in this point, right from that point, Victor Fo in face change for APC. And that's not the bitterness which they see up to this particular moment. So let's go forward. So he first of all line at that side say, even when Anes ask him say pick somebody else, just like how Shekibi asked SI for pick more, he go do that and then he go do it diligently, he go do it with all in faith and with respect, because he very much humble to and he ready for serve the caretaker by then. He lied because after that one they will begin see Victor Fo begin for knock reverse. Begin knock reverse because it be wants the position of Anes Baikuma. Then he forget and then he begin knock reverse. Stay to this minute, we see they say all sorts of words them, against his own former boss. Where now he is up to one point where a lot of people are not being, feel say it forever, ever day. He say in a positive way very much disciplined, and he ready for day with the party, even if he resign. Even if Anes Baikuma tell and say resign, he go resign and then he go serve the party faithfully and he go always deal with the party. He lied in the other area there because all of that now we don't see he don't retreat from the party and now he don't go to SLPP. In as much as they try for tell we say no more green, inside waiting. But Victor Fo very much lie. He say APC now one of the best party and a party this way developmentally oriented. Listen, I want the reason why we play this first now for you get some of the words them. So you go able for know waiting we can go to next because we say no look say for no look say buck your food. It say APC party na party where developmentally oriented. And then they see all the development in the country, all of the development where the past caretaker don't do. So it say let them support them for let them first of all fight the Ebola. It say APC na party we not tribalistic, because in a full-blown Mende man, where they are the second highest position inside the country. So that now one thing for say, you where they work for APC, you get for patience because APC they pay. APC na party, we're not ungrateful. He say APC not believe in tribalism, them believe in national cohesion, and them believe for make sure say, things go on how it's supposed to go. And are the only party this inside the country where really, really mean well for this country. So this now being Victor Bokari Fo, where be actually they give, as them they give him blessing for make it take over as the deputy caretaker, and this now be waiting it be the same. So fortunately or unfortunately, we see another video surface again now the social media with Victor Fo. Victor Fo, this one a short one. It might be say don't do a longer interview, but somebody else cut this part of the interview. I don't know that own this interview. We know they claim this interview. We just say on the social media, but we get interest on this particular interview. So what will happen? This now Victor Fo. When they talk now about Anes Baikuma, yeah? When we don't praise Anes Baikuma, and now they talk about her. Let's listen to this one quickly. They come back just now. If you just join, we got 959. When we watch with 392 people we don't like the program, please consider for like the program and share them on YouTube. And on Facebook, we get 409 with the watcher right now. And then we get 323. Please continue for like and share the program if you don't do so yet. And if you're not subscribed, please consider for do so. This is the program we had on YouTube and on Facebook. Now let's listen to this recent one we see today.
Live. Paramount Chief Kumba Bomboli de Toy. A go team up, Dana and Eskuma them council. A team up na mama, a say they bring airport live. A make with a dance na mama, say airport live. Why you for do this to your people? So we all are lying no more in the beginning. But you see my radio? Talk and do. Where a talk, a do. Look at record. I could just name a few. But look Maria Bioba. Look education. But look the record. I don't need for say. But look the airport where don't go put again. Brand new. Now look it.
So what do you want for say? Even though I strongly believe say they again at APC.
Yes.
But you're able to compare this president bill in 5 years compared to una then 10 to 11 years.
But we na money na more we dey eat. Wetin APC do? As you don't hear that man, no Secretary General, and no sabi nothing. I did it, Ambassador to China, nothing. I come as Vice President, nothing. The whole money grabbing no more than the part. And then get nothing.
So if you tell me the facts today, say doing APC, tell me we see them say if you will take away waiting Pakaba do and waiting handover, if you take away that from the APC 11 years, nothing. So what do you want for compare?
We're not understand it. We're not doing that. The way Akishidon they talk about record, and the records all which they say all true. We did nothing other than spoiling this country.
Why the APC is crying now to come back to power?
If I can't take what you left, then don't take all things. They don't try. The lily and natural will put the honest and in gang. They don't care or go. The one way matter you don't can build upon. The one can take down the same. What again? Nothing.
So tell me something about.
Okay, so and I'll take some notes while I go on. First of all, let me go to the Mamama Airport. If you say the Mamama Airport na lie airport, it means say Victor Fosef lie because Victor Fo na been the ambassador to China before he become the VP. So it link a lot with the Chinese people, and that is why if you listen to the swearing-in ceremony of first play, it tell we say it call on the Chinese people they for continue for give more. So if he say the project na be lie, then Victor Fosef the lie right now because himself been don't join Ernest Baikoma for tell we lie. Yeah. Something if Victor Fo, I don't know if he not well right now or nah. It try for play full, not knowing that him very much stupid. It try for play we full, but not knowing that he very much stupid. What he make her say so? Look at this thing. It's an inner Secretary General and not be nothing at the APC. How on earth? Victor Fo, listen them days there again. He tell we say inner be the Secretary General, inner be the brain of the APC. He talk kana Atuga mini stadium. He say inner be the brain. In fact, he endorsed 3 presidents. People that we win election 3. In fact, na him be the design the things them and him be the put how the election they go. How them for win them, whether they win or not, they not win them, he left to another day. Now Victor Fo tell we that one they say now inner be the brain. But now he tell we say as Secretary General, he be just sit down know he not sabi nothing. So what do for believe now? For say inner be the brain or he not sabi nothing. Inna been brain or inna been puppet? We don't know. We need for know from Victor Fo because I don't tell we things them where we not able to understand again. Inna been the brain before now, but now inna puppet. He not be sabi nothing. He say inna be ambassador, but he not sabi nothing. That you stupid. If you know good day you work for with person for 1, 2, 3, 4 years, you not sabi nothing. Then you very much stupid. Very much. You now Secretary General when are the third in command. When are you run the administration of the party, you will don't tell we say now you the craft, now you put things in place for the party. Now you the brain we put things in place for let them win or rig or whatever election. Now you tell we say no sabi. Victor Fo, you face really the show lies. You as well tell we say you even come you sit down here Ernest Baikoma, you not sabi nothing. Now lie. In fact, APC now just hits the one can eat the balance money. And you say, Ernest Baikoma make una go dance. Una not see nothing. But before that one day, something the way I actually want for show una before, let's just show una something. Victor Fo talk something just now. He talk something just now. Just give me some seconds. Let's show una something. He talk something. He say Ernest Baikoma, then we just eat the money, he and then girl them. Now that's Victor Fo actually say. He say Ernest Baikoma be they eat the money and then girl them. So I do wonder now, what we for believe? Ernest Baikoma na ina be the player or na Victor Fo na ina be the player. I want for know, because something in the way, I say the same way Victor Fo na be the deputy caretaker, something the way we see. you know, for the sake of, you know, out in column, I will just show now have something. Let una try to understand what exactly the try for talk, okay? Let's show now something. I just show us something. Just because of the word way Victor Fo used, now that make her the show now this thing. Yeah. You know, last show now this thing. I cut him this way for let you see. Victor Fo say Ernest by Kuman have been the player. He and that lady them, now them be eat the money. This now Victor Fo. You know, and we know I'm not gonna show you the rest of this picture. I'm not gonna show you the rest of this picture. You know, but this now Victor Fo in a sexy gear. Inside hotel room, the time when he na be deputy caretaker. Inside hotel room. Some of you don't see the full picture. Who say he virtually there how he come. He virtually there how he come. You know, just like how Abbas Bundu been there. This na him. But he tell we say he not been the eat money. Ernest Baikoma na him be the eat money. And Ernest Baikoma been just there all over with them small picking them. So I'm not able to understand. Anyway, na Ernest Baikoma in picture now we end up for C. Because na Ernest Baikoma, this na Victor Bokari for aka Ernest Baikoma na this. Now we see so, yeah. We just crop this because this one accepted. We're not going to show you all the other side. But most of you don't see exactly what they talk. But yet still, it come na the social media, tell you know, and tell we say Ernest Baikoma been all around the pants down with them small picking the wines, then they flex the money, so they want to come back and eat. And then he talks something again, where very much interest me. And this make I decide for say, okay, can I go back to the archive and see what we get with regards to this thing? Let me go to BBC. The reason why we go to BBC, because Victor Bokari tell we say, Ernest Baikoma make them dance for my mama. Ernest Baikoma lie about the mama airport. This now another big lie from Victor Bokari for. What make we say so? This now when Marabio come inside as government. This now in 2018, now they publish this thing. BBC now publish this thing. BBC. Look what they say. They say, Mamama Airport, Sierra Leone cancels China-funded project. 2018. Who done have been the caretaker of we had inside 2018? Marabio. If Victor Ford tell we say Ernest Baikoma lied about that thing, and then Imran tell we the other day say nothing like that project you know ever exist. He tell we say they not even get space, it not ever exist. And that is what Imran said on this program. Yeah. So let we go if not true that one day. Look at what they say. BBC, you know they say BBC News, 2018, October 10, 2018. Mamama Airport, Sierra Leone cancelled China-funded project. This is Ernest Baikoma and the China, you know the Chinese the president. Yeah, look what he say. He said Sierra Leone has cancelled a 304 million pounds Chinese-funded project to build a new airport outside the capital, Freetown. Uda Kansula, former President Ernest Baikoma, he signed the loan agreement with China before they lost the election inside March. Okay? Inside March. So let me continue for go. He said, at the time, the World Bank and the IMF, now they tell the way they pile pressure upon the government. IMF say, if they do that kind of projects there, it will cost the country plenty debt. And it will make the country suffer for paying the debt. Now this, they advise. Yeah? But then go on and sign the agreement. When Marabio come, the decision and come amidst concern that many African countries, they at risk. They say, IMF and World Bank say African countries they at risk of debt to China. So and we know how the politics they in terms of them kind of thing they. So they advise the government not for take, but Ernest Baikoma bin go on and sign that particular agreement. So let's go quickly inside the thing. They say now waiting the government to say aviation minister Cabinet Kalon he tell BBC say the project where them forbidden begin them. And therefore end them 2022 by waiting that it can be the cabinet alone. When are the Minister of Aviation, now in the talk so, na BBC tell, this na BBC una can go and search. Please, una go and Google say, Mamama Airport, Sierra Leone cancel China funded project. Una the CBBC cap, okay? So cabinet alone on the BBC, it tell BBC say, the project when are the Mamama Airport, when them for been begin them by 2022, them for don't done. In other words, the airport for be done from last year, 2022. 9, them for don't done the Mamama Airport. But this na cabinet kalono, instead of for don't done from march from the don't complete inside 2022. He said, was it necessary? And the country's current international, but he said that's not necessary. And because the country in your airport, international airports right now, where he gets, then just need for renovate them instead. So then he say, okay, this not necessary right now for we get another airport, important. So what thing we need for do, we just need for renovate. That means for make lady airport where we get na Lunge, let it look fine. A cabinet kalon at the court so, right na the BBC. But Victor Bokari tell we say, Anes Baikuma make them dance na mama for lie. It not ever exist. That lie Anes Baikuma lie. So let's go. This na record. Record not the lie, but let we continue for read waiting and say. And say this not necessary, that's what he say. He say, cabinet kalon continue to say, he say, this president what we get to now, when Julius Marabio, he not see any need for make the Mama airport. That na the proposed airport. That is to say, when they say propose, that outside they intend. That means that they intend for doing. That thing where they get planned for do. He say he not see any need for lay that Mama airport there. Yeah, for lay then consider them for bill them. Let's read them in English. Yeah. He say Marabio didn't see any need for Mama the proposed airport and was considering, okay, what he basically say, he said, come on, we don't need Mama airport. We don't see any reason. Now the Minister of Aviation, and he tell we so, he tell BBC say, he said Marabio say, he don't see any reason why they forget Mama airport. Instead, in the consider for Bill Bridge, where we connect the capital to Lunge Airport. Then at the Lunge Bridge, he said, then in 2018, he said, Marabio no see reason for the Mama airport because it's not important. But rather, Marabio want for connect Freetown and Lunge to bridge when at the Lunge Bridge, okay? He said the only international airports where we get na the country, he said this time around currently inside 2018. He said passenger they need for get boat, helicopter for make the reach there. In other words, when you want for go down at the airport, is either you go by boat or you take helicopter. He said that now you did go through for go na that airport thing. So Mr. Kalon, according to BBC, na any quote now, so Mr. Kalon say he no know whether the council contract would lead to financial implication. In other words, what he decided for say, he say, Mr. Kalon did tell BBC now say, okay, this contract so we don't cancel, so we don't know if you get for cost we. If you get financial implication, you know say something and they like, for example, the mining company there, when you cancel they deal them, then they fine you for that. You get some fine way they pay. So he say, I don't know if this council will don't cancel the Mama airport. He say if it go get any financial implication. But Victor Bokari say, he say they not do anything at the airport. He say Anes Baikuma lie, he make them dance, but nothing like the Mama airport. Nobody exist, no project like that. Nobody exist. So Anes Baikuma lie. Now that's basically at the try for do so right now. For look at the archive, okay? He says so you don't know if you get financial implication, and you don't know what thing would be the relationship in terms of China and Saloon. He say no. He say I do have the right to take the best decision for the country. He told BBC, focus on Africa. So he said he need for take the right decision for the country. That now waiting cabinet tell focus on Africa. Then the China ambassador to Saloon, when Wu Peng, he tell BBC say the relationship enogusa. He say no go different at all. The relationship between Saloon and China, he say no go different at all. It will still be the same. And indeed we say and this one. He say I don't think the airport project should affect our future bilateral relationships. He said. So this not exactly waiting and say, okay. So this now be the airport. I think I'll stop here so far. The reason why we come up with this now because of this particular interview where Victor Fogi, and I don't see you that get this interview. This is not General Kaloko now do this interview. So let's listen them again.
Lie. Paramount Chief Kumpa Bomboli de Toy. A go team up than an escuma them council. A team up na mama, a say they bring airport. Lie. It make with a dance na mama say airport. Lie. Why you for do this to your people? So we all are lying no more in the beginning. But you see, Marabio, talk and do.
Indeed. Marabio na talk and do. And Anes Baikuma na lie. Anything that Anes Baikuma do na lie. So it's simply to tell you, say, this guy, you know, if me, honestly, if na me, be not do this man can I dey push her with one big kick because na possible you know for trust. Today, it is say Hosanna. Tomorrow, it say crucify him. This is exactly who that Victor Bokari 4B. Yeah. So this is exactly how Ibn Talek, you know, with Victor Bokari 4, the naked boy, where the point finger by company. You know, like when they say the pot they call the kettle black, you know. Victor Bokari 4, the naked boy they call Anes Baikuma, we say in a playboy. Yes, we know Anes Baikuma himself be like some Pekito. But you say in fact you'll be worse because we don't see anything from Anes Baikuma. You know, because they do your own thing responsibly. But you now, you make the picking gains with you, like by the picking fuck you over the business. You know what I mean? Victor Bokari 4, the naked boy. Okay. Alright, so aka the lie. So let me go now. We'll go to another issue, very important issue again, where we need for discourse inside this particular program today. And this one gets to do with, you know, the Carter Center, the United States government. So let me go basically, this will be the last issue where I will touch on this net. Let me go quickly. This now the Carter Center, please type and see, you will follow them. In case you know the same, you can type and see. But in the meantime, please, you will not like the program, it's consider for do so. Please. I want for you to actually see, you know, for una safe, una read them. So basically, the Carter Center say, in the invitation, Carter Center Atlanta, they release this thing today, as they say, they don't launch you know, mission for observe saloon national election, okay? And today they pull this one. Then basically they say the ECSL law invites them for come and observe the saloon election in advance now the country, you know, it will be the 24th of what am I saying? 24th of June, okay? Now then go actually hold the saloon election. They say the Carter Center, ECSL law invited as I say. They say right now they get 4 core team member them, experts them, we don't come inside Freetown. They get 4 people them, we now then the tycoon, core. When they say core, the brains then the kurubom them inside the business. I don't know what kurubom mean. No. Okay, no, forgive me for that word. I just use that. Okay, so they said and they now inside the country, you know, they actually see how best they can put things in place, work with who that and get for work with for let things in place. And later you get for see other people and where they come out different parts them like Kenya and other side and where they come for help for watch this particular election. They come out Kenya. You know, then they come out United States, then they come out Poland, then they come out United Kingdom, and for that they can watch an additional electoral, you know, expert them. I mean, they get another expert them we get for come. They get a medium team them, observers them we get for come, and then get for come meet up the campaign team. So another set of people in the camp for meet up the campaign. And then later you get the short term. The short term now the one that way they can for watch the election now proper one at the high level leadership, you know, around the election. The short term when at the high level leadership. That is what to say. People with high profile position and get for come now for watch the election better one, yeah. Then they look for see how they go engage with the salon stakeholder them across the political, you know, party them across the one that already take part inside the politics, inside the election, including the one that we don't plan for observe. Then it gets planned for meet up with stakeholders them, the EMBs them, election management bodies them, you know, the observers, other local observers them, you know, for let them provide independent and impartial assessment of the electoral process. So basically they come forth and say, okay, the electoral process, let them see how they can able for assess and let them give impartial, so they go for know how the process they go so far. And then say then the same way so up for do the observation and report. Then go same way so reports, then go give reports concerning the information them way they don't they get from citizen. Key recommendation to stakeholders, and then same way so, you know, make sure say then see how best this will be transparent, you know, and then go always remind the electoral for the reminder of the electoral process, you know, how it for you know be transparent and all. And then Carter Center, the field officer director Nicholas Nain actually they say this. Nain say this how they best they can see how they can work with stakeholders, them remind them of the values and see how best the election will be transparent. Okay, so this now Carter Center, and they get a lot of people where they come, you know, and this not just Carter Center they talk about. Other people let me the European Union, other people African Union, ECOWAS, all of them don't to line, other different, you know, body them don't to line for watch the election tiki one for see how it happen. So the Carter Center, they conduct election observation work in accordance with the 2005 declaration of principle for the international election. So basically they do this thing in the Canada country, not because they call them or not because of waiting, but because of waiting salon be part of an international principle for letting able to observe election and make assessments based on the relevant things that will happen or the legal framework them will happen, you know, now the regional or international obligation them way every democratic election don't agree to. So the Carter Center has been a force, you know, they don't watch peace, you know, they don't say how best they go with peace is from 2002, and then don't observe the election, presidential election, parliamentary election. So not to the first thing, they get wealth of experience and they know how election can like inside the country. So basically, this not the thing. They get 4 people right now, and they send another medium term, you know, observers the way they come and watch, you know, how they talk with different people, then make recommendation before the election, and later then get a short term, you know, observers the way they come and watch the election, and then they make recommendation, pull the report, they don't go back. So this now waiting basically. So the Carter Center has observed more than 110 elections them in 39 countries them all over the world. So this now basically waiting we want to update you, you know, with regards Carter Center way now from the United States, you know, United States government, you know, Carter Center they actually see best how best they can see how then they can for observe this particular election where they come up. GG Snore around the corner, GG Snore around the corner. Okay, so I want for beg una again today. Today we give una again 1 minute 30 seconds for we talk quick one. Please, where you can please with the big. Go straight to the point and make your point, yeah, with the big. Do ya at the big? Let me just go straight to the point and see how best we can able for do things then in terms of, you know, how, you know, the election for go and all. Or what you do here inside the program. Focus on the issues them no more where we don't discuss inside the program today. Yeah, they are with the big, yeah. Yes, please hold on quick. The first caller don't come inside. I know we pick a yet last see. Okay, so you number the show. Okay, so we go now with this first call. In don't come already. So welcome to the show, caller. You name and inside the call from. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah, I call from Manchester. No, I call from where?
Okay, go ahead.
This one I call from concerning Mohamed Gento. Mohamed Gento, he did on some game way, even on social media, on don't know about. And he going out Ojeman, he calls some other Ojeman, the way different society than a saloon. He don't give them money. He say he want bill Oje pavilion for them. Now each one for letting the pay Oje. So he want use them, then different Oje than they. For make you go give them money. He invite them and also give each OJ money for make them go vote for him.
Yeah, but so I mean, this is not campaign time. Everybody can use in power for get what they want.
And not go work, you know.
So I think say people them bright enough for know waiting good and waiting bad. So if even if you give them money, that not your right, but it left to the people for make them decision.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, my brother.
Okay, then. So later now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We go on the line again and take another call. 1 minute 30 seconds. Welcome to the show. You name and inside the call from you get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah. Hello?
Yes, you did live.
Yeah. Someone here?
Yes, you did live, please. We get you.
This is Mohamed.
Alright, go ahead.
From Germany. First of all, maybe get discussion write you a message, I don't know if you give me a message back concerning the election money business. Maybe I'll text you about that.
Okay.
I don't know. Then to contribute to this program, you see, people like Victor Foden, people that we follow politics, or people that we didn't get interest for going to politics for, you know, learn bitter experience from, you know. That is possible, but I'm not reliable, you know. Today, people they can hail you, tomorrow they can try to put you down back. You understand? And coming to these people that we come to observe this election, we pray to God, let God make it be say they all will help we so that we will get a better change where everybody in the country go be happy, and at the end of the day we'll get a better result we all want. You understand? Because if not, if this man continue, my brother, I'm not going to tell you like what you may go experience, you go difficult more than what you don't see at the time.
All right, get 5 more seconds, please.
Yeah, that's the more I would say. I pray for the God continue to bless you now.
All right, the line's still open. You can call now and add your voice inside the program. Welcome to the show. Your name inside the call form. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah, same here.
Yes, please. You're live now. Go ahead. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Man, thank you, man. I just want to respond to this man where they talk, say, in the years somewhere camera. I mean, like,
ultimatum.
Till tomorrow for make a respond or talk to Adebayo. Or another fellow who say in the and who say the talk for.
I wish you came for help me with that. I don't even know.
Yeah, well, the man she told me, I may just go see those say and with regards to them the observer there, would they pray say then we will handle this election with peace, and because I mean, if anything therefore happened, like say with the thing with the rigging the election, I believe say all them things in the middle, these governments for don't do them, and because they don't come off far now. Election not just the day we play the good votes at the election from the registration process. But they play say it will come up peacefully, and would they give people in confidence when they come out and go vote. You see, men not afraid when they get the ID cards them and come out and go vote. When nobody knows scared about security business. Believe it will be it will happen.
Right. You get 5 more seconds.
All right.
Thank you very much. All right, so go to another call. Welcome to the show. Your name inside the call form. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Hello, SMBP. Good evening. Now, Babu,
you
don't think what they call now, but no lucky for me to now.
Well, praise God, you don't meet up
so
until
happy
now.
I get tonight. So God, I'm so happy. You know me. I just want tell Salon people and say, let them give Yvonne Akisoya a chance. You understand? Because, hello?
Yeah, we get you. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, okay. Because if Yvonne Akisoya, the former mayor, able for work, we not to in party these 5 years upon all the struggle, the intimidation, but we see what he do na Salon. Me, I dey pray for Yvonne Akisoya, like he gets 5 more years to do more. Now that I want to tell the Salon people them. You know, make no buy into any money. You know, let no make them win the art per money. This time, Lord, we look for Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone come first. Lord, we see post way to do something.
All right, you get 15 more seconds.
No game. Yes. So please, now don't no more me want appeal to the people and I they pray for every Sierra Leoneans. Let God protect and guide them. The one they will lose their life today, let God give them heaven.
All right, so go to another call again. Welcome to the show. Your name and where you call from?
Hello, Samuel.
Yes, you did live on We Had. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah, Samuel, the lab was strict. You see, the talk really talks not doing except if you can't cover in time. And they said most of them dirty box and most are still dirty box in the day or come by Philip Church, Philip Church. You get Party Street, you understand the way by Cook Street, Party Street, Cook Street, and Ben Street for by Ben Street, dirty box in the day. You understand the road them the tornadoes.
Then we get one at Pownell Street or Marshall Street. Yeah.
Yes. You know, they said all in the they're doing SMPP and Giancarlo time, you understand? You know, with that place they don't dirty. You know, now the same people, exactly the same system. Love from no commodity. That guy will give Samora Kamana. I do guys. We know the angles when they come from, so when they consider about it, they distract me. I tell you yesterday, say, but putting the name for counter is telling you that no go. It is you understand it. On top of it, for you know the Tory God, the Billy Act. We were playing the world before. We Billy Act. What you do? Eternally Billy Act. Anybody will believe I'm like you go inside the Act we build. The rest like destroy, blink out and destroy, and I like it. So now all the bad people will get on one side.
Okay, you get 5 more seconds.
When they lost this election, they all clear out to that Salon they reform.
All right, we go to another call. Welcome to the show. Your name and where you call from? You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah. Yes, we are. Good evening.
How you doing? You did live now. You need to go office set to get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah, that guy we talk about, Adebayo Samuel Kamara, I think that guy will need to follow up with what they gone. Because there was a time where the APC pulled press release, even Fisher, they told them be accused. Adebayo say Adebayo the APC pulled press release and talk say they not get nothing. Adebayo not in the party and Adebayo not to the member. So they not get non dealings with Adebayo. So if you be listen to news, you not go talk say they give Samuel 28 days or almost 48 hours for declare. But besides, I wouldn't enforce for authorize Samuel for do that.
That's all man and get to that.
Yes,
but not just
yeah,
stupid idea.
Other thing, I see one guy we call himself for the bomber.
No, please, no discuss that man name. You know, important. Follow discuss.
No, we're not there for take and serious.
No, it's not serious at all. It just they look for fame. I know.
Okay.
It's not serious at all.
Okay.
Now just think kind fraud started na talking. It's not important at all.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, God bless you. Alright, you finally came inside. Welcome to the show.
Hello, yes, Bible, how you do?
You do fine. How you say? If you get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Thank God. So maybe what I want to say, this guy here we talk about Adebayo so. Hello, you get me some maybe?
Yes, please, we get you. Go ahead.
Okay, this guy when they talk about Adebayo so. We not ask this guy for letting talk for we. Let this guy just left we no more letting left we that woman that we comfortable. If anybody will not come and talk, not advice Fatima Bio, London get them out of so whatever, I don't know the name, but whether they cause Anescoma, cause APC people them. Let them left no more Adebayo. We will okay with because it's now like let them ask a monologue. We monologue one the most nothing for talk for we. We talk for we say the woman that we okay with because no not causing mama and thing don't send with palava because anybody send Adebayo and palava now palava and don't send. We they go for that. We the answer is saying they will deal with some and mama will not send for talk for you. Then cancel the man with the eyeball. Man they don't lick in face so shame don't hang. You know get one shame for letting get him.
You get 15 more seconds.
For letting get the heart for come and talk say and it's go mad lie.
5 more seconds.
We not see picture of Anescoma. Now he will see picture of.
Welcome to the show. Your name on the side the call from. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Hello, Yad.
Yes, if you use your phone for puller, you get 1 minute 30 seconds because we know to get you clear.
Hello, Yad. You navigate now.
With the manage, go ahead. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Mimi Bueno, I call from 2K. Once we are going for talk this, we go to council.
Okay, amen.
Therefore, this gentleman of freedom, all man go admire.
Which kind of beat?
Therefore, win gentleman
of
freedom, all man go ever admire.
Okay.
Yes. Because one thing, you want to say, you don't work on the council. Because in particular in a power, you want to interpret in a power. Surrounding a one example, like gentle, the party I can get for kitchen because this was ungrateful no fine. Anybody will you get money, that person I believe say 100% to get for the Vienna. You know the police will make ungrateful, so that I can get for kitchen. We get for me to not get for winning side freedom by God in power.
Alright, you get 10 more seconds.
Yes, any bad politician will ready for pulling out of this country. Because we suffer.
5 more seconds.
We suffer. And we go buy sardine today, 17,000 still.
Alright, we go to another call. Welcome to the show. You name and also the call for me. Get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yes,
You use the volume of your set today live. ASK, you call and let you call it engage, not the cut time.
I don't know.
Right, thank you.
Yes, I just want to rub mud for this man we talk about Adebayo. Because if Adebayo not be in there, will not be for no Bakutin, Bakutin where they go on. And other than him where they go give Samura.
So the woman is comfortable with that, right?
We're comfortable with that.
God.
Other than him where they go talk say it give Samura about 24 hours. Who's in there? What na who's what to say where he gets where he go give that kind make it. Make it call Fatima Bioleka. I'm glad the answer where you be. I'm glad they are so happy. They answer where you answer. Let God bless you.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you. We go to another call again. Welcome to the show. You name and say the call from. Okay. Oh, AS. Welcome to the show. Let's tell you something quickly, yeah? You get me?
I get you.
Yes, when you call and go, you go miss the opportunity, but thank God you don't come inside. You want me 30 seconds, go ahead.
Yeah, but now you force our attack force because I don't know if you know how they call cyberbullying. You bring that politician the last time, and they try to ask the politician question. No, nine right. Yes, nine right. But if you wait, I don't me 1 minute. Why don't me 1 minute? You can talk now. What you want to talk?
No, if I talk, you don't go. How I go do respond? I think you get right for like respond to you.
No, why don't talk? No, why don't talk to you? Respond now.
Okay, you don't use 40 seconds, so.
You don't. Well, I saw you chief 20 seconds.
Not on me, now you can't issue and 1 minute 30 seconds. You get the time at the court. You get 50 seconds more.
That politician guy, we all know waiting and they do waiting. Do they not register Femi Claudius school? And they ask me. Then how they say they not register 13 party? Then waiting do that woman in your party. The woman they making conversion. Hello.
Yes, we get you.
The woman be they make your own convention. Police go they go scatter them. If the woman they make convention we una no want, una wait till he done in convention. If una go for go
you get 10 more seconds.
Una go say no the convention. Me na Femi Claudius go in business and the more than me. Why they not allow her
3 seconds.
Now they party.
Sorry about that. Welcome to the show. You name and inside the call from. You dey live now. You use the volume of your set.
Sangapia, good evening.
How you doing, ma? All right. You get 1 minute 30 seconds. Go ahead, ma.
Yes. How you self do?
What the time, ma?
Right. That guy will can begin to talk about Adebayo and then give Samuel Kamal 24 notice. Now attention seeker. Not for listen to them and then they. Secondly, Victor Four in the suffer from amnesia. Now problem that one day.
Okay.
With regard to the flood na Sierra Leone, unless Sierra Leone get laws them where they enforce.
Okay.
The lawlessness don't too much in that country. All man just to go fit on the good waiting they want for do.
Okay.
Now we laws them get for prevent people them for the bill that inside and they within the bill. So every year thing like that they go happen. You not get for blame city council at all. Because I believe the city council don't do their work. Now the planning laws they know they and they know they enforce them if they get them. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. God bless you, man. All right, it make a member one man maybe can tell we say, Adebayo know the course, just they name the part them, because then they do the same thing at school. Then they call the different part them. If they're not been teaching at school, not for we know the names of different parts them. Anyway, that's not people their opinion, not to me. Listen, people. Welcome to the show. You never know the call for me. Get 1 minute 30 seconds. Hello. Caller, if you do use earphone where they give problem, please not for pull and quick. You don't use 15 seconds already. Or maybe the internet. I will appreciate you call back. I will give you opportunity for you call back. Alright. Call back and change your position. Sister Admin, welcome to the show. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Oh, okay. Hi. Hey, Facebook, hey, YouTube, I'll say we all did do well. What me just want to say is that guy we can talk say we see Samoa get for disconnecting himself from Adebayo. What about gentle way make one lady pull a video where the lady talk say how in are there see it woman them this and that. Gentle don't do this, Gentle don't do that. If Gentle really want to help them people, then also video they make the woman can make and put in on social media. Why not take the woman, he get money, he empower the woman. If not 2 year old he pay for them, if not business money, he get. That's how you they help people there. But for like go make video just because of you get food and you pull out a skit for that night day, it solve the problem. Some people are waiting for talk, they know they talk them. things in the way boku, just like what you say no more. Maybe for somebody you kill me loved one, or you kill any Sierra Leonean self, will be to see that problem may get with mother be not to tifo and tifo. Now people when they kill, when they oppress, then a me own problem, then a me own pain what they feel for this administration. Yeah. So honestly, because salon the money on, God bless you with the money, only if you get a good leader, we're ready for put them in place, you know. Before you go they kill with people them, you they jail they suppress them. Now me own problem, now me own cry down there. So
5 more seconds.
Talk then see. So before somebody you kill me person cost me.
All right, sorry, cost me mama. Welcome to the show. Your name and the call from you get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah, this is Amarama. I call from the United States.
All right, go ahead.
I just want to give my own contribution for that man we can't talk about Adebayo just now. I let the man of say we do man them we okay. Adebayo way the cost we okay with the cost. Yes, because if you not be carry them, mama them, they not go sober another country. We okay, then we not complain. Then the next one I want to talk about another how they call them, even a Kisoya. They are Sierra Leonean. Unale we watch. This woman are the gem of Sierra Leone. Even with all the intimidation where he go through, where he did another sits day, that mayor sits day, with all the intimidation, he still pulled through. She is the gem. Una let we vote wisely. Una no follow money. Una eat the money over than you una because na una money. But Akisoya, all they don't can show, who they can see, where they can talk to this yadia. When me will like who they see so. That woman they even mother be on the president. I swear to God, you know one day can show we so.
Okay, you get 15 more seconds.
She is just true. She is just real. Now this will be expected presidents may for they can sit down, let they can show we
5 more seconds.
Let they see. So they are big gonna come out.
All right, so go to another call. Welcome to the show. Your name and the call from you get 1 minute 30 seconds. Hello. Hello, caller.
Yeah, we are Mina Abdul.
Abdul, welcome. You don't use 15 seconds already. You get 1 minute 30 seconds. Go ahead.
All right. For me, now towards that man we call where they talk about giving ultimatum to the presidential candidate for APC. They tell and say, Adebayo, not to enforce my but being force my course na salon. And Adebayo don't tell them. If they cost my course, they say, no, my course, it makes sense. Other people and do the cost money cost them, and cost don't make sense. Then just the cost they don't get reason. Adebayo they cost anybody when no like salon, no one see salon go down. And Adebayo in cost one, the woman then a salon they accept them. We the people then oversee diaspora in Sierra Leone, we all accept them. Adebayo, me, if you hear me voice, Abdul Aaron Bangura, I they tell you today. Anyone when no like salon continue for cost them, mama. Cost stay, let them get sense, let them know say salon are we all country and want for see the better for salon. If you not like salon, that means now you the vex.
You get 15 more seconds.
You want the way like salon, they're not the vex because they know say they know they do bad. Now the one they do bad na salon and then they vex.
5 more
God
seconds. Thank you very much. We go on the line again and take another call. Welcome to the show. Your name and the call for Mr. Kamara. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah, I just want to talk about Victor Pro. Victor Pro, now we highly deceptive. These are the people that will be sit on our radio. Now, we don't want to enter in the archive again any longer, like how the world more advanced. In 1998, we overturned Jankaba 1997, maybe the song. That man, they talk against the all kinds of things. If you go on a radio station, you get the piles of documents for talk. You know, in the talking to Jankaba, whatever Canada country talk. So later I can't lie saying that APC make them jail. I'm not lying. It was a big lie. I'm not a pathological and arrogant liar. Now they all as collaborator, they even sentenced them to death row. Because of the peace accord, I mean, recent SFD government that they find them guilty because of collaboration with the AFRC. So Modi said now I know we call him in because I very respect for us. I mean, I go Congo Ata to one doctor, I'm not in the coma. I talk soon, I don't know the post to the talk. Now, a regular course, I highly respect. Now, one of the reasons I the way this post is come on at tongue because
all right, you get 15 more seconds
for AFRC. So it's shameful. Yeah, so now that me want to talk no more. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. God bless you. We go to another call quickly. I'll take 3 more calls. Welcome to the show. Your name and the call from. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah, Mr. Pierre, good evening. I'm named Timan. I call from UK.
Okay, go ahead, Timan. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah. This way they talk, they instruct Samura say, if you count the year, this guy no well safe. Seriously, Usain Bide, he just come up from the blues. Who does Sabian force? They can't give command. Huh? Let's just push go sit down. All things will be there happen at the country. Usain Bide. They not give advice. So now they come out of nowhere. That's bullshit. On the other points back, one raise now this in case of Victor Fo. Victor Fo, I will say that I will die in a ungrateful fellow. Ungrateful fellow. All which he talk about and is a lie. It's a big lie.
Right, you get 10 more seconds.
Everybody do say all which he talk.
5 more seconds.
A big lie. Seriously. So, particularly.
Right, welcome to the show. Your name and the call from. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Hello. Good evening. Me a concerned citizen. I call from the US.
Go ahead, ma. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
I just want to give a little bit of contribution for that man where that change coach where they talk about Samura Kamara and Adebayo. I want to make say we the woman there we all comfortable with Adebayo. So Samura Kamara, if he now go tell Madabio waiting for Duna, Samura Kamara can give ultimatum. He just not wasting time. As for Victor Fo, I know they even comment on Victor Fo because in a lost puppet already. For Akisoya, the mayor of Freetown, they call him former. Me no say na he still be the mayor. And coming 2023, it will go back to power. Now that's what I want to say.
Thank you very much. I'll take 3 last call. Welcome to the show. Your name and the call from. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Now, concerned citizen, I call from Uyad.
Okay.
The likes of the Victor Fo, the Alpha Khan, and the likes, we don't betray APC. With the election, we don't just follow SLPP and go, or Madabio go, say they go. Because of other people in the now go for work in the streets. We will give them a couple of punishment for the stupidity. Because they just don't expose themselves how insincere they did towards the country and towards the people. Secondly, to gentle. Now let gentle is spend. That's more change over if under SLPP, under APC, all. We Westerners with it. It's all our money there. And they go, nothing, enjoy nothing. And so we're going to get ready for spread and I say, can do. They call them back, they can't go back, all the money then they. So now we can seek attention at the media. Attention can seek. Now, so one of these, then there's as soon as I make an interview, you need. I try for call and able for get an opportunity to for call. How in 25 years, 6 years, never make any statements. Never.
You get 15 more seconds, sir.
Okay, sir. You never talk, never do anything. Don't because of politics say they can't talk. Who say me don't they always right? Say me don't they always right? Okay, my brother.
Alright, thanks. We go to another call again. We'll take 2 more calls as last call. Okay, this one Lago Fena, maybe the under. Yes, it's the under. Welcome to the show. Your name and also the call from. You get 1 minute 30 seconds. Please reduce the volume of your set. You don't already hit 10 seconds. Your name and also the call from.
I call from the United States.
Alright, go ahead. You get 1 minute 30 seconds, sir.
Yeah, Mina Ibrahim. I call from United States. I am this Victor Fo in issue. Victor Fo na man we don't grace because it not get sense again. Because if you listen how they talk, you know say something wrong with them. So let us know think about Victor Fo. Something wrong with Victor Fo. Let us just pay attention to the ball. Yeah, now that no matter for talk.
Thank you very much. God bless you. We'll take one last call and see this person as the last caller for today. Welcome to the show. Your name and the call from. You get 1 minute 30 seconds, please.
Concerned citizen, I call from the U.S.
Go ahead, sir.
Concerning Victor 4, I think I see a mental issue there, but down the road we'll find out. I don't see like he's acting right. It's just my opinion. And in regards to Adebayo, the fellow we call, Adebayo got to smile if they listen to this program, because Adebayo not a work for Samura. Adebayo willing to cost anybody, including Samura. So it's not Samura in place for the son Adebayo. No, because Adebayo not a work for her. Adebayo there for the people. Common sense. He's there for, it's like the frustration of not knowing what to do, then we turn to Mommy Cos, then this guy they cost. Not like we accept that, but come on now, there's nothing where people do now. So if the two not been the inside the buying cost, then nobody know for like we.
Okay.
But the two did it. So we listen to the two. The truth is, he not say the cost they work, because they really the thief, and the truth is there as well. So in that situation, Adebayo go win. So let him just go and make all the comments about someone that don't have anything to do with Adebayo. Adebayo's job is not done yet. It's still gonna
thank
continue.
you very much. Yeah. Okay, so posting just the appeal that Abdul Kabature say for extend the time for them, please. So if that be the case, I'll give you another additional 5 more calls, because you request the first 10 is for you request. I'll give you 5 more calls. But please, you will watch today where we talk. So now the 10th of May 2023. If you watch right now from salon time, we had time now almost 12 o'clock they come. So if you watch, please call. But if you watch and then the time na salon don't pass 12, not call again. 12 midnight, not call again, because na replay go to watch. But for now, na live. So we'll take another 5 more calls as the request. We go to the first one. Welcome to the show. Your name and also the call form. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead, sir. Your name and also the call form. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
I'm calling for United States.
All right. Please reduce the volume of your set so you're able to communicate clean.
Okay. Hey God, I tell God thank you. I will let you keep this number.
Hey
I will tell you now a lot about Sierra Leone. Mama 4, Victor 4, in brother. Now in Papa is sell. So now the soy de pana is selling Papa give per shekel. Okay? When selling Papa, I then go buy him. I should keep on and do juju with him. I know Adebayo, he's my friend. I know I'm very smart. I want to let you keep this number. Call me personally, talk. I go sponsor now. I'm in America. Hello?
Yes, we get you, sir.
The whole Sierra Leone, I know every history, my debut, everything. I was the youngest man that Pasheki said, but let I go be, will not be informant them. NPRC come, AFRC them beat me, Bantam, Trasa, now my best friend. Me and my debut know the talk, you don't come in, but I dey work now where feel Petro Smith, I'm the shareholder. In the make we know the Canada country now because of all this. I will like me personally everything, any information, any advice I want in this country, I go make them get them. And two, someone if they talk to Adebayo, I don't say I want to talk to now. Now someone Adebayo been there. Tell us say one guy the way they call Achi, say in Paddy, Naina Samba, American tourists who been there na Kisi. Tell us straight. Tell them I don't want to talk. I really vex about this government here. What I talk about Mother View is true. And really, I'm glad where I get to that today. Like just by guess no more I do.
Okay.
Inside that country, take me number personally. I go talk to you everything where I give now. If you not find out saying a lie, you not ever talk to me.
All right.
I know this country. I know
so
Australia.
you get 10 more seconds. Then we will call you and discuss later behind the scene. But you get 10 more seconds now. The call.
Please. Mama phone and Papa you don't sell. Now Papa is sell give
How you call him? How you call him?
Mama phone now in smart now in big brother now agriculture in the work.
Okay.
Victor phone now be ADO. Now they send an account. You don't begin a tip from the. I know he was na boton.
All right. today I beg sir, you time don't come to the end, and the timer will cut you any minute from now. So I will call you, yeah?
Yes. Even if you get with Adebayo, na me border one day.
Okay.
The whole Australia, I know everywhere, every district.
Okay.
No politician, no way, not
5 more seconds, sir. Thank you very much. We'll call you later, yeah?
All right, thank you.
All right. Okay, so we'll go on the line again and take another call. Welcome to the show. Your name and the call from. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yes, pa. How do you do me, brother? And then right I call from Germany.
All right, go ahead. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yes, so brother. Thank you.
All right, thank you. God bless you.
And then if we first lady to go to media the cost. Talk say you go cost other people them parents them daddy them private part give them for little job. What is the difference with Adebayo?
Okay.
When you think about Steve Ablade, we are the one of the main somebody that will try for damage that country. A woman like that way, a role model, people in the look to it, both the enforcement because public. What are the difference with Adebayo and Steve Ablade? And as for Victor Fo, now Victor Fo now can say anybody want to go heaven, may not put up on politics. He said anybody don't want. I remember 2007. He said anybody want to go heaven. He said make it not put up. He said any politician will want to go heaven, lay not put up on politics. Well, any politician will put up on politics. Lay expect.
Okay, you have 15 more seconds, please.
You understand? And at the very Victor Fo say we don't want them coach mama. Not put up on politics. If you want to tell about the great granny, how they go now, they say put up a politics, you go not so.
All right, 5 more seconds. All right, we got another call. I'm gonna take 2 last call. Welcome to the show. Your name and the side you call from. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Hello?
Yes, please. Reduce the volume of your set there.
Okay, Minatina, they call from England.
Okay, go ahead. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
I just want for make a big salon people and for make them go vote wisely.
Okay.
Because we can't people and don't they suffer so much. Then for make them know say tribalism. Me not me typical makeni picking, but me man way me ex-man kono and me picking them not kono them. So if I say would affect tribalism, then I go involve me picking them family as well.
Mm-hmm.
So tribalism make them know say you not get no place in our country. At the end of the day, we all not the same people. But make them vote wisely, make them not allow any politician who can big fool them. They don't suffer enough. I not believe saying at the time this for make them go out tribes.
Mm-hmm.
The family is so big that we get every single tribe in it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So if them put inside tribalism, they will all go to fight and kill themselves.
Exactly.
Which is not right. You know, right. Make politicians, they may they not allow politicians they can.
Which is very, very right. You get very correct. You get 15 more seconds.
Are they beg una not do this? Una vote wisely.
Okay.
Una see the suffering.
5 more seconds, man.
Do ya mama, papa them, mama, auntie, uncle, una beg, do ya, una vote wisely.
Right. All right. We'll take 2 last call. Let me see if you're available. 2 last call. The program now we had on YouTube and on Facebook, and based on request, ask for 5 calls. So now exactly that. We don't take 3, and then we take 2 last call for wrap up the program. 2 last call if you're available. The time right now, salon time now 19 minutes to the hour 12 o'clock. So please, if you watch by this hour, you can call. Yeah, watch any part of the wall with this. Okay, almost o'clock right now in salon, and as also time now this time I can call calculator. Right now 19 minutes to the hour 12 o'clock salon time. If you watch right now midnight, please call. If not, you watch. If now later than that, then please just listen and you're not going for call or take part in the program. But for now, we get 2 more calls we'll take. Please understand the career to talk. If you watch the program right now and you watch your time, say salon time now, 18 minutes to 12, you can call now and take part in the program. But if you don't pass 12 midnight, no say now you play the watch right now and you're not going for call, okay? Or take part in the program. You call but you're not going to take part. Welcome to the show. Your name and the call for me, girl. 1 minute 30 seconds.
Well, my name is Alachis. I call from Molly. You don't try to try for call this line, but they are lucky.
We thank God
anyway,
we get you.
It's what I for say that Sierra Leoneans are just for think and vote wise because the Maya we can have power. If they are against criticism, it make most of the prominent people that lost their dignity in other country there. So if you Sierra Leoneans they see all the big fool them, they left to them. I left for decide no more now. But for Victor Fu now, they won't compete. Then they won't team all their form. Now for can't thief. Not to for can't win the country. Now for can't thief, but I make them form that party there. The alliance all now for can't thief. Thank you for the.
No, wait. Sorry, I want to ask something. Not feel bad though. If you want to answer, you answer. If you don't want to answer, okay. You don't 18 years?
Yeah, I don't pass 18 years at the university.
Okay. Your face and voice look young. Anyway, thank you very much.
Okay, welcome.
Alright, I'll take the last call. This is not the last call for today. Welcome to the show. You name the message call from. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah, good day to this YouTube family.
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, I reported to what team Mrs. Sassi just for the tribalism not getting no room. Now this country I agree to that because intermarriage don't make we all of unite in this country. Then let me show I come from the east and I come from the north. So I don't go see them make somebody don't mess up the country. They one guy involved side for love faith yourself. It's not possible. So I tell everybody love vote wisely and not keep this country at peace. So that's what I'm for say.
Thank you, God bless you, my brother. Alright, we're not taking a further call again. I want to tell you thank you for the call. But please, I want to ask you now. This election, we want to cover extensively. We want to make sure so you get the best of information inside the election, especially on the day for the election. We're very much important. So what do we need? We did raise a fund of $15,000. So please, if you get anything we want for support, we they get we own and then we wait you now they get and put them together. So if you get anything we want for support, we for let we go able for cover the election, pay we reporters them all over the country. Please now for support you can send you whatever financial support to Zelle or Cash App. Sister admin, please put your number on our YouTube and Facebook for we know please. You can do that to Cash App or Zelle. Or if you want to do MoneyGram or RIA or any transfer we can do to Salon, you can send them to Fatmata Bangura and then you send the receipt for we. Now this number we they upload this number. Please send the receipt for we day, okay? And then tell me if you want follow we call your name or not, okay? Thank you very much. Do not forget. And secondly, that lady way in foot gets problem. We actually they try for raise some amount for him because he need for go do in procedure by Friday, and we need more money for actually do that. So please, if you want for support him, do help we again at the same procedure you use for send money. But this time around, make sure say if not for the election you want for support, say election. If not for the lady, say sick, yeah, woman. Okay. So thank you very much. People they not the give for this woman here. So one for telling all plenty. Thank you. We appreciate you also so much. When we compile all of the names that the people away don't give, we go come and tell you again. Please, if you normally we call your name with whatever support you give, please tell we. And if you want to call your name again, please do. On Saturday, the 9 p.m. salon time, where they get Muhammad Omodu Kamara Jagaban. Now this program, Jagaban been promised with the last time how a plan for take on the campaign, you know, for empathy. So we can't talk to him about the campaign because we get a few more days to the campaign. So we can't talk to him waiting in plan for the campaign because if you don't tell me something where we will get for, you know, go back into and see how best we can discuss. You know, so one more time, you where to watch the program and not like it, please consider for like and share the program. And you will not subscribe to this channel. Remember, say, in as much as we want money, we as well want for reach the 100,000 by the election. Before the election, they start to for reach 100,000. And we get a long way for go. So please help we follow we reach the 100,000. If you not subscribe yet, please consider for subscribe, okay? And please, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We appreciate you so much. Okay. Thank you very much, Abdul Kabatue. Thank you. All right, so until we meet again inside another beautiful edition of a program what we call Weird. My name na Sembepe, the freedom fighter. On behalf of the team, thank you very much. It started me and the rest of the team. One for say we love and also so much, okay? See you then tomorrow in another beautiful edition of a program where we call Weird.
One time for the youth, middle finger to Babylon. One time for the sufferers. Yeah, man. Representer. Yeah. Now them me say the light and the water you go there. School fee for the kids and go pay. With salaries then no go delay. The palm tree it go be okay. Yeah. Now them me say the light and the water you go there. School fee for the kids then go pay. With salaries then no go delay. All I wanna say that he doesn't care about us. Yeah. All I wanna say that he doesn't care about us. Yeah. And all I wanna say that he doesn't care about us. Yeah. And all I wanna say that he doesn't care about us. Yeah. Say, long time we don't suffer. The country bend, we need a ruler. We don't tire for each bread and butter. Say not grow on the global life not proper. Yeah. Long time we don't suffer. The country bend, we need a ruler. We don't tire for each bread and butter. Say not grow on the global life not proper. Now them be promise we. Now them be promise we. Now them be promise we. Now them be promise we.